everybody. Here we go. Carlo Biado, Roland Garcia, one pocket, race to 8. We're going to have some fun here. And Roland said, he's not going to play slow. They're going to play a little more aggressive. Maybe, but, I watched some guys warming up earlier, and they still played smart and tactical. They weren't like just firing crazy stuff because it's practice. They still played a good smart game. Expect nothing less from guys of this caliber. Brandon Sullivan will be joining us shortly. Carlo looks like he was eyeing up the 1411 bank. I don't know if he could get the cue ball out of danger. Now he's thinking about maybe moving the 7 a little bit better place. No, he played that one instead. Take the ball away, get it over there, does not leave a cut. On the 9 for Roland. Roland does have a pretty aggressive shot here. He could 3-rail the 12 ball and 3-rail the... I don't think he would, but... No, he's not really doing the cue ball and the object ball at the same time. But Brandon really likes this shot. 3-rail that ball somewhere towards your hole, but... So, Roland doing something else. Play the 9 with the 6. Very interesting shot. Yeah, he played to hit the 7, and he did hit the 7. He just a little unfortunate roll. And Carlo scores first. I don't know if he's got the 13. He gave that little sigh like he didn't quite get where he wanted. I'm guessing he doesn't have enough of the 13. Maybe it's not really worth risking it. Roland has got obviously the 9 in the jaws, but 6 ball is not far away from there either. Neat little shot there. I don't think he wanted to leave Roland the bank on the 6th, though. Really nice shot there. Bank the 6 into the stack. Gets the 13 hanging. Almost gets cover. I think Carlo can do something with the 13. More than half the ball is outside the point, so I'm pretty sure we can get this out. It's just a matter of what do you want to do with it, and is it worth the risk? He says, no, I don't really want to mess with it. I'll just give you that ball and go up table. Which is dangerous because the 12 ball does pass the 10. And Roland can see the whole ball. Now, if Carlo gets a cue ball up on the head rail, froze up there, Roland doesn't shoot that. 15-6 combo. I don't see anything else really pointed to his hole. 3 does not pass the 2, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Well, you hit that with some authority. Nicely done. Let's see, can he squeeze this ball back? Because now the 14-11 is manageable. And if he can stay, I don't know if he's got enough room between the 5 and the 4 to shoot the 5, but I think maybe he does from some angle. Or he can come up here and nick something. No, he's definitely shooting this combo. Roland is trying to get all the way out. He needs 2. He makes this combo. Should have a shot in the 14 next. He does make it, and he does get a shot in the 14. Wow. Just like that, Roland wins game number 1. Thought things might have turned a little bit differently when Roland wasn't able to get that 7 out of there and Carlo had first offense opportunity. And the 15 ball is going to fall, so he's going to re-rack. It's kind of like Derby rules. They didn't even ask us about it. They just went ahead and did it. That's awfully nice of them. That is typically how we play here. Yeah, John, that's how the pros do it. Brandon's got a real fun story. You know, the first time going to Derby, he thought he was really going to learn how to play one pocket by watching all these pros. Turns out he just watched them all just run out. He goes, well, I didn't learn a damn thing. There was no moving or nothing involved. They just got a shot and then ran out. But, all right. It's still fun to watch, though. Because you still got to do some moving, you know. You still have to do some moving you got to fight to get your first shot. But after that, sometimes that's all I need is that first shot to get going. Then they just manufacture everything else. If things are laying right. Yep. Rolling right out of the gate. Fired the combo bank again. Let the cue ball drift forward. 6 ball almost went. Raises 13. Yeah, true, John. If you're trying to figure out this game, look at this cue ball. Look at this cue ball. Man, how unfortunate is that he can see the 10. Hey, Fronic. Yeah, one pocket now is not what one pocket used to be, but if you can move like those guys, you'll always get the first offensive opportunity because you're going to outmove your opponent something fierce. Carlo's in real trouble here. Roland has a bunch of balls open, and they go from everywhere. Carlo's bank lane is jarred up at the 1 and the 4. He's got to play down table. I don't know if he's got enough of the 15, but I would think he's going to come off the 15 and try and either run into the 6 or... Because you really, you want to get this cue ball like here, but coming off the 13 seems scary. But if you have tangent line control like that, not scary at all. He did it masterfully.
My friend asked me if he goes, hey man, you know that was
Well, he's got some more thinking to do here. Similar situation. He's got him in a tough spot. He doesn't have anything on the 7. He can't put Roland back there easily. He's got no 3-railer to come back in. I mean, he could, if he really wanted to get crazy, like kick here with some spin and try and come through this line and come and hit the 13, or just, kick here. That's a tight track from up there. I mean, the gap between this ball and this ball, it's not that much when you're coming, through here. It's not great. I mean, there was kind of a trick shot where you can kick up and masse, have the ball kind of come back and just, hope that it hits the 2 full or something. Like, that's goofy. So Roland, after a while, decides to, not a bad shot there. He gets them all tripled up, doesn't leave anything offense. He might lose one of these balls or both of these balls, but that's going to be okay. Yeah, 1 pocket. Oh, God.
Giddy up. Good morning, everybody.
Up and up. Greg Voss, what's up, man?
It's 1 pocket time, homies. I'm about to get one of them Boo-Dark fence posts.
What? Thank you so much from the stars, Greg. Yeah. While you were finishing up out there, Roland just decided to go ahead and run out the first game.
Dude, he's really good at 1 pocket.
Yeah.
Don't let these guys fool you, man, when they say stuff like, I'm learning, this and that. I mean, they're just amazing players, perfect cue balls, and they're learning the game. They may pass up a couple goofy words or a couple goofy shots or, things like that. And I know they win games, but when they execute so perfect almost everything else they do, he let his cue ball loose a little there.
Thank you, Fronic, for telling me about that. Yeah.
What up, Fronic?
Shit, I was drawing all over the screen and they couldn't see it.
It's not working?
Yeah. No, it's working now. It just wasn't turned on. On the stream side of things.
Right on.
Yeah, I couldn't see it. Holy Fronic. Thank you so much on the stars, Fronic.
Dude, it's
You gotta get music for that.
It's amazing how accurately they can figure out ways to get their cue ball places.
Not to leave out Greg Voss. I forgot to hit the button for him too. I don't leave anybody out. You guys with these stars are amazing.
I think he's got to be shooting the 6-ball 2 rails right here somehow. Try to clear the 6 and the 13. Nope. He went a little easier.
Got a rail. Hot dang.
I appreciate you, Fronic, man. I miss you too, pal. Wish you came around more often. What up, Brian and Tara Townsend? Look at that 38-weeker. Along with Greg Voss, man. You guys are incredible. Playing League, trying to learn something. You need to come here and actually play pool and learn something. Look at that cue ball.
He's been putting Roland there every chance he gets.
Dude, it's...
Roland's trying to find a way to stop him from doing anything.
I mean, Roland's been putting Carlo there? Isn't that Carlo?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, Roland's been going there. Roland's been putting Carlo in.
See, if
words.
Carlo,
words are important.
If he decides to bank the 10, or the 1 ball, I mean, he'll try to leave him long and straight in, but man, you just can't do that with these guys.
I just don't think you can. Here's the other problem. This 3-ball combo
pretty close,
is looking real wired.
Yeah,
so you can't just leave him up here like, oh, he's doubled
I didn't
up.
even look at it yet.
No, Roland has.
I wonder if he can draw off this 3-ball. Maybe, I don't know. That's tight too. I mean, first of all, he'd be way jacked up. Second of all, it's a real hard shot.
It's a real hard shot.
But I mean, he's looking at a real hard anything he's going for here.
Yeah.
What up, John Tadero, man? Thank you for the 2 Hondo 16-week running.
John, thank you for those stars.
The other problem with the 1 is he can't make it. that 4-ball's up there blocking a bunch of banks.
Yeah.
So that, if he at least had the option of making it and getting a little more reward out of it. Star party complete? No way.
Yeah,
you guys are awesome, man.
There's an animation that happens on this chat window, but not this one. That's
I miss it sometimes. That's why I always tell people I didn't even know it started. Thank you, guys.
I just saw it.
Dude, that's awesome to get one on a supporter only. We really appreciate you guys for letting us do these streams. Uh-oh.
If he gets all the way over there, is he going to try it? He's not going to try it.
Yeah, he'll shoot that ball.
He's not trying it.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know, man. Yeah. It's so far outside the pocket.
Oh, he's going to keep, man. He'll figure it out.
I don't know.
I've seen Scott Frost do this. These guys can shoot balls backwards. There's something wrong with them.
Well, yeah, but
I'm telling you.
I don't know, man.
Thank you guys for that star party, man. I know Greg, man.
Yeah, we got a couple of guys that need rides. Yep, he got it in.
Oh yeah, he was always.
He made that look so much easier. All right, Roland's off to the races.
Let's see how many he can get. Anybody got a guess? I'm betting 8.
The way these balls are laying, yeah.
How about a pattern here? I mean, obviously, the next 2.
Uh-oh.
These 2 right here.
Yeah, but he's going to move one of them.
He'll barely touch this ball. And
he missed it.
Yeah, I think he's surprised, too.
I think he was trying to clip it just to stay
up
there. What's up, Dallas? How
That's
you doing
what I mean. I thought he could barely touch that ball, and he would have stayed straight on it, and that's what he thought, too. But he actually put such a good stroke on it, he missed it. So now he'll come around. I don't know if he can kill it for the 6, but he'll get the 3 after it. And then if it really takes off on him, maybe even the 5 or the 15. But I can't imagine. I
can't imagine him getting through that traffic.
This cue ball should end up on the 3-ball for him. Oh, he clipped the 6 on the way.
Okay.
It keeps making it interesting here.
He does, yeah. Like he hit that to the full side of the pocket.
Watch the left-handed stroke here.
Yeah, here we go. Opposite-handed.
He plays good.
He does.
He's going to think twice about this one, though.
Yeah.
It can cost him the game.
Yeah, because he's going to have to go up into
the defensive shot here.
Is he really going to try and get behind the 7, left-handed, cut this in, kill a ball? No, he's going outside now. He's doing it.
Oh, I don't blame him. He's such a big percentage to make this. It's just as long as he can control his cue ball and not sell out the 7, he's going to be fine. Look at this. He sold it out.
Yeah, and he missed it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he hit it full and went too far.
See, this is the dangerous stuff about it.
Yeah,
you leave a guy with Carlo's firepower and all these balls that go to his hole.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Well, that's the thing. Like all these balls go to almost everybody's hole. So I mean,
yeah.
Now it really is just a cue ball control contest.
What up, Dallas? Man, we miss you guys. You need to come around a little more. Besides, I want to bust you.
Dallas and Susan been traveling all over the area. Bi-state region, snapping off bar tournaments all over the place.
I saw. If you come here, though, Dallas, you only have to beat one guy. And that guy's a sucker. Look at that.
Whoa, what a shot. What a nice shot. Get behind that
He laughs.
ball.
He's like, I didn't do nothing.
Let's see where kind of natural. Did you still have the control?
2 rails for the 8?
3.
Yeah, he hit it that sharp.
Yeah. I didn't think he had enough angle to get up there for the 8.
Now
he's got a little work here. He's got some work here. He's on the rail.
He really has a lot of blockers to block these outer balls from going in banks.
True.
That 4 ball is just a big fatty.
Hi, Melissa. How's it going? How are you enjoying your new case?
Yeah. She upgraded, too, and got the big old 4x8.
I heard.
Look at this power stroke.
Boy, he put a move on that ball.
It gets all the way on the floor.
Howdy.
Jesus, man, these guys.
What a shot.
If you guys like something, throw out a whole bunch of stars. We'll love you for it. We love you, Melissa Page.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being you, and thank you for coming in again.
Yeah, we missed you guys.
Hey, tell Joe congratulations, too, man. It looks like he made it a bunch of rounds in the tournament this weekend.
Yeah, there's
Jake's
a bunch of killers out there.
Oh, yeah. James Pillis snapping the thing off.
Yeah.
Hayden Devers did real well. Heard a rumor he already got jumped to a 9.
Yeah, I heard they were going to push him up there, too, because they raised him and he cashed again. Like, well, guess you're going up.
I'm going to have to get weight from him now.
Yeah, I love it.
And I heard Kathy beat her son Joe.
Oh, really?
I heard a rumor. What up, Dallas? Thanks,
Oh,
man,
I
for the
didn't hear anything
530.
about that.
That's what I heard. What else did I hear? Brian Hedrick, I think, took second.
You got second, yeah.
One of the
James
ginger.
double deep.
Can't believe they let a ginger go that deep.
Oh, well. Sometimes they do that.
We saw Brian at the Derby.
Yeah.
Through 4 rounds. That's awesome. Tell him congratulations, man. I know you guys have been practicing and working. It's fun to see. There's another
Carlo
ripper.
going again. Is he going to get above the 10?
Nope. How many does he need?
2.
So he could go for a bank on the 5. He could go for a 2-railer on the 9 and draw under the 110. But you don't want to give up a shot on that 1 if it doesn't go or something. He could leave him on the end rail.
Man, I don't know about. I think your run's kind of over here.
I banked the 5. This is why.
Where's the cue ball going?
Oh, it's easy. It's going to come off this ball and come down here.
Okay.
And with this ball sitting right here, it's perfect.
Well, as long as you don't leave him straight, but you can't get behind the 9 either.
No, just some left-hand spin. But he looks like he's going for the 2-railer. Like I said, though, you sell out that 1 ball, and all of a sudden Roland's got 3 balls he could get. See, like this. Like Roland's shooting that 1 ball if he has to. But look at that.
He doesn't have to, though. What a shot. What a nice 2-railer.
He just makes it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you're forcing Roland to shoot that
Carlo,
ball.
well, he would. That's all I'm saying. So that's why I said I wouldn't leave the cue ball there because you're going to force him to shoot it.
Like at that
you want to see
speed,
that?
right? Well, I mean, I get it,
No.
but like at that speed, like if Carlo hangs the ball,
Nice out, Carlo.
Roland can't see that ball in the hole, so he has to shoot just to take care of that ball in the hole.
Dude, it stinks to have to think about things like that.
Oh yeah.
But those guys play so good that they run 8 and out from there that you can't give them that shot if you don't make a 2-rail bank. But he's so good, man. My God.
Oh, it's
So
crazy.
that's all I'm saying is I wouldn't have shot that shot specifically for that reason because you're going to force Roland to shoot that 1. And
He may not have to deal with your ball.
he's
at that
probably
point.
80% to make it.
Yeah, he's going to make it, and then
And then he's going to come off that other ball that's coming out into play, and he's got the other 2 balls.
Yeah, like you could literally lose the game shooting that 2-railer.
That's why it was a little dangerous. Fun though.
Oh, for sure.
What up, Jim Tao? And we're here to have fun today for sure. So
Yeah, we were talking. I made some comment about let's not have a 6-hour race to 3.
right.
And he said, no, we're going to play aggressive 1
Yeah,
pocket.
yeah.
And so far, they're holding that true. I mean, you saw
Well,
them
it's fun to learn some shots too.
big
I don't want
shots
to.
from Carlo in that last rack.
He's looking for something dead.
Oh, yeah.
I guess he's looking to kick at the stack to see if the 15 goes off the 8. If he kicks the 7. Some guys actually kick this ball with spin, trying to get it to come this way and the cue ball to come up this way. Because it's a fairly easy kick shot. Look at that.
Oh, wow. What a shot.
He shoot the 2-railer on the 7 sucks right here. 10 ball's fat. Dude, I love aggressive 1 pocket, especially with Filipinos shooting with these strokes. Carlo Biado and Roland Garcia, man.
Yeah.
What up, Steve
definitely a thing.
Lomax?
Steve Lomax.
It was a pleasure seeing you all the time. A friend of mine got a nice black leather wrap from you on his road line. He really liked it. Corey Hendricks. He's one of our guys, man. We appreciate you a lot, Steve. One hell of a cue builder. I think I saw a couple more cues go out and a whole bunch of happy people out of your little mini shop this 10-day period.
Yeah.
I couldn't make it 10 days. He's a better man than me. I made it like 3 + 1.
Yeah. It's tough down there.
One guy was saying he was on Facebook. I think it was his first time there. He's saying that nowhere else on earth, man, can you stay up till this time and gamble and do this and that and the other thing. And, I said, it's actually called Vegas. I get it. It exists, and we've all done it too.
Uh-oh.
And but yeah, that's what the Derby feels like for a pool player. Especially if you have money, you like to gamble, and you like pool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like being in Vegas. The only thing you're missing there is literally girls. There's not many girls at the Derby.
All right. So Carlo's going to let Roland off the chain here. Roland on the way. Let's see. Got that first one down. He looks kind of straight on
Anything
this
wrong,
two.
or are we okay?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
It just doesn't play when it's up there.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, he tried to force that ball over there. Got it there, but then clipped it a little too much.
Yeah, this is a little funny. He could cross this ball, but the cue ball is ugly.
Yeah.
There's a bank on the 9 here if he wants to be aggressive. Because he could force his cue ball out of the way here. Oh, Dallas, you had a great video.
Oh, gosh.
It was the walk.
Yeah.
The walk of fame.
Yep.
Whew. That's one of the reasons I love Vegas the most. That's why I'm going back.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going back.
I know. You have fun.
Oh, look at this. He plays safe. 2 rails up under the 7. Almost perfect speed. God, man.
Really close to perfect. I mean, you can't get a whole lot better than that.
I mean,
Puts
you know
him
how
right
easy
in
it
that
is if you're
pocket.
like an amateur hits that a little thin, and this ball goes kind of like this.
Yep.
Just a little thin because you don't even have to hit it any harder, just the same speed, but just a little thin, the ball takes off a little more. So that's how, so when I look at that shot, I'm scared to shoot it because I'm like, dude, if I sell this out, I'm down 2 balls. So I'm more likely just to leave it down here in front of the corner or on the rail. These guys go for that other extra rail and extra ball, man, and really stick it on you. But you know what's so crazy impressive is these guys get stuck 10 times harder than we get stuck, and they still get out of it 10 times better than we get out of what we get out of.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're more than 10 times player than us.
Oh, I know. But think
That's
about this.
the crazy thing.
Even if he was froze to the backside of this one, he would probably thin it somehow and come back in behind these balls.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that's how, it's just stunning.
Well, I mean, he may not even have to.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, though, that's how, even if he was there, though, man, they just are, their cue balls are so perfect that it's unbelievable. And when they get a chance to shoot, these guys don't miss enough. I can't see.
What's he looking at?
Don't know.
Looking to see what Carlo can do if he puts him on the wrong side of the stack. I don't know about that. Does he think this 5 goes off the 13?
Maybe he's thinking, what happens if Carlo puts me there? You know, what do I do next? Maybe he's really thinking several moves ahead. Oh no, he's actually putting his cue ball there. Oh wow! So he tried to basically triple him up on everything to his hole while taking a chance to make that with the high risk, high reward, low risk.
High risk, high reward, yeah.
You know, and so the only thing he did though is he gave up his hole. Carlo can, clear his hole.
Actually, yeah, he doesn't have to do really much. He can just go straight through.
Oh, well, never mind. He's got a ball to shoot, so you can throw that out the window. This is one of the good and bad things about one pocket these days, and a bunch of Europeans were talking about it basically, saying there is no more moving in one pocket. It's just beating your opponent to the shot, really, and then out shooting the game.
Yeah.
Especially with those guys, how great they shoot. You know, they're going to take, and Justin Bergman's told me this several times, and basically what he says is, I got to take the very first chance I get, because if I don't, they're going to, and I don't want to lose that way.
Right.
You know, I don't want to watch Roland Garcia shoot something that he's 51% chance to make. And you got to understand, he's 51% chance to make something that doesn't go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's how,
yeah, I was talking about that earlier. I was telling you a story about the first time you went down.
Oh, yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And it's
I was
it's
paraphrasing
really about
Justin
you're just moving to get the first shot to run out. You're not going to have end ball, end game scenarios.
That's not every game. You know, I've seen plenty of pros play plenty of long, normal one pocket
for
games.
sure, but it's
I can
not
tell
the
you
norm
this,
anymore.
there
a
was
30-minute game in one pocket is rare these days.
There could be anywhere from they're in between. They're usually either less than 10 or 12 minutes, or they're more than an hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Justin Hall and Tony Shohan were playing Race to 3 at the Derby the other day, right? Or was it? Yeah, it was at the Derby. And I'm trying to think exactly how it happened. Justin basically was kind of controlled the table, had balls in front of his hole and everything. And he went to go put Tony on the side rail, over there.
Look at that cue ball. God.
And when he did it, before the ball even stopped rolling, Justin flailed around in a circle. I don't mean flailed, but turned around in a circle oh my God, what did I just do?
Right.
And he knew what was about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
He left Tony a bank shot. Just one bank shot. It wasn't a great one. Say that one ball wasn't there. It was like the cue ball and the 7 ball, you know? And there was a pathway for this ball to get banked to the hole. even with all these balls in front of Justin's hole. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And Justin already had like 4 balls or something. And needless to say, Tony shot it, made it, granted 6, buries Justin, and it's like, yeah, you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what like you just like. I've said it just from playing Sam here. You know, like I hate having him shoot after me because he's gonna pick something out and shoot it at his hole. So look at all these balls out here. You know, do you know how many places you can put it where he can't shoot something? Like, just think of like right here, how small this area is where he can't bank that ball or that ball. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's shoot, who's that good? So it's playing Fast Joey's that same way. He's gonna shoot something,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and trying to pick the worst. Like, it's almost a weird way to play one pocket, but you got to be like, okay, he's gonna shoot at his hole. Where's the last place where's the least amount of damage he's gonna do if he shoots? You know, because he's going to pick one of these balls probably. He's probably not going to move if I play a real good safe on him. He's going to pick something out and shoot it. That's almost like a new concept you got to get when you start playing better players, that it's not one pocket anymore. It's, man, you got to play better than that. Look at this shot.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect cue ball, 3-rail action, moved the ball in front of his hole, and he might be in trouble here. If Carlo can see that one ball. I'm not saying he's in trouble, but I was kind of facetious. I'm just saying he hit a phenomenal shot, and he might not even be that phenomenal.
Right. Yeah.
You know, he might be able to bank this 12 into the 5, or he might be able to bank, go up table on him. Something weird.
I don't know about going up table, but
9 doesn't go. I'm surprised Carlos doesn't shoot the 10 ball. This guy banks freaking straighter than I shoot normal. Stick him.
Yeah. You're really tight up that bank lane.
It's just not dangerous because he has nothing that goes to his hole, really.
Right.
That's why I thought maybe he'd be a little... But he really tied that up to make sure that Carlo, if Roland leaves him that bank on the 10 again, now he will go at it. Roland knows it, but... He can't put that big of a stroke on the 6, can he? 2-rail it and pull this cue ball all the way down here without selling out the bank on the 5.
He's just playing cue ball.
He tried to... Jeez, he did that almost the same shot again. This time he gave up the 5 ball, though. See, that's what I was saying. It's a little bitty area over there. Carlo goes... he's going to bank the 5, go into the 1, and he's either going to have the 7 ball or that 3-ball combo, which I don't know if it goes, but...
I mean...
That's what he got.
It might.
Yeah, I think we're going to go back to Vegas in May. It seems to be a real cheap month to go. And that's the only way we can go. It's dirt cheap right now if you want to go. Especially if you want to go in the middle of the week. It's nothing I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in no rush to get out there. Although, Mount Charleston's just less than an hour drive north of Vegas, and I bet that's a real interesting thing.
Like colder than hell there.
Yeah. Lots of snow in the mountain.
Oh,
Last time I was there was a frozen waterfall at the top of a
3-hour take pictures
hike.
of it?
Yeah. Big, giant curtain of ice just coming off the side of the mountain.
Did you get naked and slide down it?
No.
I would have.
It was straight vertical. You're not sliding down anything.
I'd have pretended.
You just die.
You're going to Oklahoma on your birthday? You can't find crystal meth here?
Hey.
There's about a song.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pack up the kids and go to Oklahoma. Give them some Benadryl and cherry Coke.
So, let's see. What's Roland looking at here? Roland really needs to, open that lane a little bit, but I don't know. This probably isn't the best time to do it. Unless you can get the cue ball, dead under the 14.
No.
which I don't even see a path there. It's not going to do enough good there.
I can't see him doing it, but he could shoot the. I don't know if he can see it. If he could see the 12, he could cross the 12 and the cue ball go off the 7 and maybe off the 14 too. But you can't hit the 7 first, though. You got to hit the 12 first.
Yeah, I don't know that he can see the
You can
12.
hit it thin, like real thin. But man, frozen to the rail, the hope. But I mean, does you see it though? Like if that ball would go past the 13
I see it.
and cross this ball, it'll come off this ball, unless you get something on it maybe, and it'll clip this ball first. But and then there's a double kiss that could be there by that cue ball slowing down so much off the 14. It could be fun though.
I mean, you could maybe go the other way, hit the 7 full, let the cue ball kick this ball this
hit
way,
it full,
and then let the cue ball come here.
Yeah.
Right, the 14 goes this way, and the 7 ball goes towards your side.
That's tough luck there too. God.
I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Now what if
this is tricky? This is tricky.
Yeah, these guys don't really like just firing stuff like I might. You know what I mean, like that. Roland's a little more scientific than that. You go get it, girl. We're pulling for you. Stop by here and get a Players Club shirt to wear there. There's the shot.
Yeah.
He says, oh, no. Can't leave Carlo that shot.
Yeah, I guess you could see enough of that 12 ball.
Well,
it was thin. It was so thin.
Yeah.
It's hard to see.
I think maybe he thought he'd clip the 14 too, and he clipped the 7.
Yeah.
If he clips the 14 also.
I just don't see how you don't. I mean, you're going to hit the 7 first. The 14's not going.
If it hits it just a hair thinner, though, it might clip the 14 also. I don't know. Look at this. He's going to stick to this ball.
Oh, he's fine.
He's always fine. It's Carlo Biado. No matter what, if Roland gets to shoot again, it's going to be stuck under that pile of balls right there.
Yeah, I do have the ball count way wrong. I just noticed that, Steve, and Steve's going to call me out on it.
There's 8 balls on the table, 7 down right this second. There's another down. 7 on the table.
Roland's got 3 and 5. Okay. Yep.
Sorry, Steve. I let John do the scoreboard today.
Yeah.
I've got a perfect record now for
come on.
Quite a while now.
Don't even begin to start that. You didn't even change the names of the players last time you were back here by yourself.
That's not true.
That's 100% true.
I did it yesterday.
I went back and watched.
I did it yesterday.
No, the last time,
he just left Roland to bank here.
That's no good.
No.
That's no good.
He's still got a mess up there, but I don't think he'll do anything crazy aggressive here, like trying to go into those balls, but he could.
I don't see any point.
Well, there's a point.
A little bit high.
I still thought, I thought he'd at least go behind him, but it looks like he went all out to make him. Carlo's just going to clear it. Oh, look at this. He's sending the 7 ball back down table. Try to keep him in play. Roland can make this ball. 100%.
Yeah, 13 ball?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Problem's a cue ball.
Yeah, cue ball kind of goes all over.
Actually, the problem's not the cue ball. The problem is the guy shooting behind him could make that 7 ball from almost anywhere on the table, not stuck to the 4.
Right.
At least up that part of the world. And if you stick him to the 4, he might just make the 4. So, Roland, that's what he's trying to figure out. If he can bring his cue ball. Watch this. Maybe he can efferin the cue ball around a few rails. Nope, no dice.
Says, okay,
I thought maybe he'd shoot that ball and then bring the cue ball all the way around and try to stick it to the 7 or something fun like that. Carlo can bank this ball, too.
I mean, I feel like it's kind of free. He's going to go check that stack to see if anything goes, if there's any combos or nothing. The 4-9-1 maybe has a prayer. He's going to get real unlucky.
Look at this.
He's got
Roland.
I think he's point hooked.
Roland says, wow, come on, man.
Come on. I thought we were friends. Not at the table.
What about the 4 ball combo there? 13-4-9-1. It's wired.
I mean, somebody's going to have to go into those things.
It's really kind of close, actually.
Yeah, I was.
There's no chance he's shooting it, but
No, he's kicking the 7 ball.
all right in the hole.
Yeah.
Who'd have thunk it?
Yeah, shocker.
Anybody else have a nice stock day today? I thought it was fun.
Uh-oh. Boy, now that 491 looks real good for Roland. He's not moving that. I don't know that you can protect it either. Look at this. Are you kidding? He did your 4-railer shot from way down there.
I want to see it again.
Here, look up there.
Oh, my 4. Oh, yeah.
Holy cow.
See, it's a great shot. It's so easy to control the cue ball different places.
Yeah. Carlo got rid of that dead 1 ball nicely.
We got to make sure we get Ryan Townsend some balls, buddy.
Yeah?
We got to get some balls signed. We got to make sure we get...
Yeah, let's do it.
Tries to loosen them up.
Yeah. Wait. We got the 13 and 3. Does the 3 go around the 1 if he hits a 13 and they both go to your side?
What, and stick the cue ball on the 4?
Yeah, something like that.
As long if you play all cue ball here, it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? But
I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't think it would go around the 1. But
these guys aren't really well versed in the moves of C players yet, apparently. Like that's a good shot in C player land.
Yeah.
You know, apparently they don't still know. They apparently knew one C player shot I showed them.
Yeah.
You know, or they must have seen it. Maybe they were watching.
They could have been watching you play. Yeah.
They might have done their homework.
I'm sure they learned that one from you.
They probably did their homework, and so let's watch their stream and everything. He said, "Oh man, look how they guys shoot this ball. We got to start doing that."
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, cue ball. Hey.
Yeah, there's a big old hole there.
Hey, cue ball. Alrighty.
We need Mike Banks Jr. stopping by to play with us tonight.
Oh, he asked me to call Joey. I didn't message Joey yet.
Oh, Fast Joey?
Yeah.
Oh.
He said, "Yeah, Brendan always gives me trouble for never playing anybody." I said, "All right, I'll play Joey." Then he goes, "Well, you're doing commentary, otherwise I'd play you." And I go, "That's not the same."
Yeah, we're not the same. I guess he's playing Trader Bill Harwell a little bit.
Yeah, he's hitting some balls with Bill.
He tried to goat me into betting on Bill.
Yeah, I heard.
He said, "Hey, you're betting on Bill. You're up 1 set." And I'm like, "Yeah, I ain't buying that." I know how that works out. I end up down 6 sets.
Yeah, I heard he was going to be real nice and move the coin for you and everything when you weren't around. Yeah, it's a good one. Good times.
Mike had a good showing at the Derby, man. I'm happy for him. He kind of said he wanted to figure out where he was at. He finished like top 20 in the 9-ball.
Nice.
A lot of big names up there.
Oh, yeah.
You think if you start naming off 20 to 30, 40 out of that 500 players, man, how far you might get before you would have named Mike Banks Jr. It's pretty impressive. Like, he way outran his, look at this shot. It's going to fall, too.
That one's going to fall.
Now, is the 10-4 somewhat wired or something?
It looks real dang close. Yeah.
And the 10 ball is going to go.
The 10 ball is going to go in the spot.
So he could roll this cue ball up into the 9 a little bit. It's a little dangerous, but
I mean, what else? None of those. Yeah, I mean, it's got. You just got to go with it. Send it, Carlo. Send it. Oh, he's not going to do it. He wanted to do it. He lined it up 3 times. I thought for sure he was going to send it. Woo. Roland almost let Carlo see that 9 ball. Let's see now. Can he dump this 9? And
it's pretty cool. While we're sitting here doing this, Federer Gorst is asking me questions.
Federer was in the chat. Like he was like,
Oh, really?
boom, right in the boom. Yeah.
Uh,
He started right out. He was our first
he's
message.
sitting there. He's like, "Hey, buddy, where do you get? How do you do this? What do you get this? What are you doing?" Jameson Daniels sent us a nice message, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I'm surprised at. I'm really. Oh, he. Okay. Interesting. Now the 4-3 still looks relatively good for Roland. Carlo just need one though. You take the chance on banking the 13 here.
Yeah, old Jameson Daniels, man. You guys don't know who he is. He does a lot of pool stuff down in Florida. He's not a well-known guy, I guess, but he helps out all the tournaments, all the people, all the promoters, man. He's a way cool dude. I shouldn't say he's not well-known. I don't know how well-known he is at all. I'm just saying he's not like one of the, you know, he's just one of the people that makes a lot of things happen. And that's awesome for pool.
What a shot.
And he does motorsports and power sports and things like that all over Florida. He's got a couple different spots. So if you're ever thinking about anything like that and you're down there or know anybody, ship him old Jameson Daniels way. Plus, he's just got a cool friggin' name. Kind of like Carlo Biado. He seems like he should be the Prince of Pool, not a Corey Deuel. You know what I mean? Carlo looks like a prince.
Well, yeah. A lot of our American names are very American.
Yeah.
I actually forgot, what is Carlo's name?
Carlo?
He's got a
the
nickname.
Tiger?
The Tiger, right?
I think so.
Something like that, yeah.
Roland has one, but do you remember? It's only in Filipino. It's like Kabbalah. It means like kind of like some kind of like there's a version of it that means something like warrior.
Hmm.
Cabrella, I think, or something like that, or Cabarella, or Carabella. What is it?
Oh.
Can't think what it was, man, but it's something like that is his nickname. But he was telling me, he's like, I wish I had a nickname. He goes, but I've got one, but it means kind of like warrior. But I think that's what Warren Kiamko is, isn't he?
I don't know.
So maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Look at that shot.
What a shot.
Carlo. He gets them all, huh?
Yeah, that was it.
I wanted to see him hit this next shot.
No.
There's a shot right here where you can cross this ball with a lot of inside English, I think, and bring the cue ball all the way around and get another shot. It's pretty cool. Or maybe
he would have had to cross it twice because
English. No, maybe it was outside. I can't think of what the shot is. I saw that
is he crossing it twice or once? Because
hold on, let me think of it.
He was shooting at this hole.
I'm trying to think of what the shot was, man. It was a fun shot, man. It was laying real similar to the one I just saw. I can't think what it was. I want to go up and hit it now, though. Trying to think how he spun that cue ball. No, real crazy break right there.
No, did a good job. Nothing went to Roland's side.
Sometimes these ones that don't seem crazy are still hard to get out of. That 6 ball is hard to get to at all.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a real great thing to just get below it. Like you get put back in that stack and there's nothing to your hole. Normally when you break, like a ball will come down here or something. You know what I mean? There's nothing down here.
Yeah. Roland's got nothing to work on.
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, he could use that ball and come over and get underneath the 6. But yeah, he's got a weird dodge here. And if you just play off the 3 ball, you get put back in the stack pretty hard, probably.
He's really looking at the 13 and the 12. I can't figure out which. I think he's just going to bring the 13 straight across, right? Come this way and then let the cue ball just either hit the 6 or maybe come right through there.
I can't buy that.
Well, I don't know that he's going to shoot it, but I think that's what he was like examining a minute ago.
Yeah, I'm not buying that shot.
I see them, I saw him shoot it a bunch already.
Ooh. Man, I just can't see how that
Well,
ball is going to go.
he's got that kind of cue ball.
Yeah, I like the trickle off this ball or something. Just stick him in
Oh,
the stack.
wait. Oh, okay. He's going to do this. Okay. Yeah.
That's just, honestly.
Which is way easier to execute.
Yeah, but it's horrible. Like, it's never going to get better for you when you play safe on your own side of the stack. It's just never going to get better.
No, I mean,
He might make this 10 ball.
I think Carlos is going to take a foul.
There's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't messing with it.
Oh, Carl, I mean, I'm surprised he didn't shoot that. The 10 ball looked like it was going to get close to his hole, and now Roland basically has a chance to get, at least something to fire at. Oh. Yeah, come off the ball and just right back in the stack.
That would be my plan.
Little left-hand spin. Hit it dead perfect. Now Roland's going for the 1 here. Does
the 11 go off the 9 to Roland's hole?
I don't know. But I'm sure leaving them these balls all doubled and tripled up out there with bank that 1 and get something towards my hole.
Maybe he cuts the 11 clean if they're not froze.
Just seems dangerous. You're pushing stuff towards Carlo's way, and you can't get anything else. It doesn't look like.
Well,
if you make this 1 ball, one of them took a foul.
Oh, Carlo put the coin in the wrong side, or Roland said, "No, it doesn't work," or "Not a thing," or I don't know. I have to interpret based on hand motions.
I wonder. Like I said, I'm surprised he doesn't bank this 1. He banks so good. It's laying pretty good to get the cue ball on the end rail and leave him kind of doubled up. Now.
Well, he's only got the top of the cue ball to work with. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
He really wants to shoot this 1 ball backwards on this bank.
I just don't know if this.
You can stop the cue ball there. Like, it'll lag up.
It's going to loosen those balls up.
It's going to loosen the balls up.
I think you're going to give up a shot for sure this way.
I guess it's all a matter of,
can't pull the
playing
trigger
it in your head and then see how your arm executes.
I don't blame him. It looks tough to pull the trigger.
I'm not a fan, especially like if he has to do anything about forcing that 11, which I don't know that he does. He's really eyeing something up here. And the 11 and the 9 go to his hole.
11 didn't go. He made 1 ball in Carlo's hole, and Carlo is out.
Yeah, that did not work out. High risk, yep. He actually caught it. It went below the pocket. Uh-oh. Carlo gets himself on the roof here in the first shot. Is he looking at kicking this 5 ball in? Yeah, he's gonna kick the 5 ball in and let the cue ball come down from underneath for the 3. I think, yeah, or at least around that stack. He caught the 6, so now he's got
combos galore.
Yeah, combos. He
very well back cut the 2, but it doesn't lead to anything. I'm just saying he can make that ball. It's just makeable. This ball, the 4 ball, could tie that up or open it up depending on how hard he hits this. Because the 4 is going into the 6 a little bit. It looks like to me.
That's what he was looking at.
And he didn't hit it that hard, so he's got another combo though. I think
he can hit the 6 clean.
I don't know, really. I don't think so. Guess we're gonna find out. Looks like he's putting a stroke on it. Hey, you're right.
Yeah.
He's getting them all one way or the other. We know that.
Yeah.
Now it looks like the 4, then the 15, and then however many more he needs from there.
Yeah. So he needs 3 after here. So yeah, 15 to 12, whatever that is.
Oh, look at this. He's all right.
Yeah, he's fine. Actually, this makes it a little bit easier. He just comes straight across the table for the 2. He doesn't have to mess around with the balls up top.
How come they always get those rolls?
They're not C players like us.
I know.
Roland says that's good.
So Carlo takes the lead 3-1.
3-1. Carlo over Roland right now.
Man, I tell you what, like I have never more entertained watching these guys play than I could possibly get, but it's very difficult to learn because they move so clean with their cue ball, and it's so hard to like even fathom being able to put my cue ball in the same place as they do. And then the firepower is just incredibly different too. But some of the moves that they execute seem so simple. It's just like if you saw them, you're like, I could do that. Neither one of these guys are breaking all that great here. This ball's coming to Carlo. Oh, maybe not. Maybe, but I don't think so. He could kick back this if he wanted to get creative here. I just can't see him leaving rolling those shots. It's off the rail and everything though, and sitting pretty. He actually did go into it like that, but didn't get a good result. Roland can stick him in the stack, open up stuff to his side, things like that. He's looking for the 2 off the 12 possibly. Always looking for the offense, looking for the dead ball. Looking to go, Romeo. Giddy up, man. Love seeing these boys play a little unholy yo-yo. There goes the 2, right to his hole. Cue ball going to the end rail. Carlo going to have to look at something sharp. I don't see it. I have to use the 13 to clear the 2. 7 ball could go. Could he get anything to hit it? Like that ball. Is he that good? Or does that 10 ball go? Oh no. I don't think so, does it? It looks a little high to me, but man, oh man. Cue ball's going right by that rail in the 2. He could get creative with either one of these balls. 12 into the 9-7 or the 8-6-5-10 combo. Sounds gross, man, but geez. If he's confident either A, the cue ball go to the rail before it clips the 2 or makes the 2, there's so many good things that could happen. The only bad thing that can happen really is scratching behind it or, hanging the 2 for him. Even that could be worth it. So is he using the 13 or is he just kicking at the 2? Oh, he's just kicking at it. Oh. He tried to pin him in behind that 9, but didn't get there. I don't think Roland can make the... oh, here, John's gone, so guess what? I can have some fun. What up, guys? Leave the old face for radio out in the cold. God, now it goes to his hole, the 115, the 8 ball, or 112, I guess it is. Looks like you get the 8, maybe clip off the 1. That could either tie up the 5-6 or open it up. These balls seem to just be getting a touch goofy on these guys. He has to get the extension. He uses the big 12-incher. Yep, so it left the 5-1 combo. Not too shabby. Don't know how many he needs. I can't reach the scoreboard, so I can't even tell you. 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's only 2 balls freaking down. Yeah, these guys play off balls good. Wonder who the next guy is going to be to try to break that record. Or when I say try, I mean one of the next real guys that has a chance to, that actually does, and will come close to breaking Jason Shaw's new record of 7-16, I think. And even John Schmidt's former record is 626, or Mosconi's even. See who the next high runners will be. First of all, if any of these champions try it. Second of all, if they're successful. I can tell you my own opinion is that nice win there by Roland to come on back. My own opinion is that I'm more impressed by whose high run maybe does it on a 9-foot diamond, as opposed to some ancient 8-foot table with 5-inch pockets. Like, that's not what these guys ever play on. They all play on standard equipment now. It'd be very easy to have a standardized test score system, blah, 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 blah. You play on a 9-foot diamond, run the balls, polish them every hour. You know, whatever. Some kind of standard rules. You know, and I think that'd be way more impressive than finding out that some guy put a bunch of heaters underneath his table and ran 600 or 1,000. You know, or some guy had 5-inch pockets with, you know, angled facings and you know, beveled slate, you know, things like that. I mean, think about it. It's so easy to modify a table. You know, you could modify a table to take balls way better, you know, and who the hell knows anything about these tables? You know, I keep hearing stories about them, like for 5-inch pockets and 8-foot tables and heaters underneath tables and new cloth and, you know, polished balls every few minutes. And, you know, I don't know if there's refs, you know, spotting balls and stuff like that. I'm not in any way, shape, or form diminishing what those guys did at all. I'm just saying, like, I think it'd be more impressive to find out, you know, who wins under the exact same conditions on the exact same tables. And that's one of the most impressive things about diamond tables is they all play pretty damn similar. You know, now, I mean, I don't know what to tell somebody if they got to get more in depth than that. You know, if you do it on old cloth, I mean, it's just your fault. Do it on new cloth if you want, or semi-broken in cloth. That's what I would pick if I had to try to go for high runs, I guess. You know, not polishing the balls every game seems kind of silly to get you out of routine and all kinds of stuff, but maybe once every, you know, five racks or half hour, whatever it might be. Things like that, man. I think there should be some kind of standardized conditions. But, unfortunately, there's nothing standardized in pool. It's more like bastardized. Which is good and bad, man. It's nice being all fractured off because then you get to meet all kinds of crazy cool people. Robbie Paul, Steve Lomax, John Barton, Roberto Franco, J.C. Sievers, Rick Sinclair, Chris England. I met Chris out in Vegas. Jameson Daniels, Arizona J, Ryan and Tara Townsend. Dude, I meet some of the coolest people on earth. Roland Garcia, Carlo Biado, Rolando. What up, Mike Clark? Dude, it's incredible, Mike. I wish I had a few more friends around here to share it with you, but I absolutely love doing it. Yeah, I think John certainly will try. I just honestly, like I said, I'd just be more impressed if he went out and ran 400 on a, or 500 or whatever the number is on a 9 foot diamond. I just don't understand the point anymore of who can run the most. Like, who runs the most balls on an 8 foot valley or Gold Crown or you know whatever they call them, Toys R Us tables. With 5-inch pockets and heaters and like I said, man, did a table mechanic touch those tables? I mean, I couldn't say anything about them. I have no clue, and I'm not accusing those guys of anything. It just seems weird to set up a weird table and go run something. I just the times ought to change. Let's run it on a 9 foot diamond with Simonis cloth, aramith balls, and and you know, giddy up. If not, man, we might as well go back to jousting or something. What up, Mike Banks Jr.? What you need, brother, man? You want to sit down and talk? Oh, right on. Set? Oh, I don't gotta pay? I can do it like Derby City style? What are you doing? No, I want to do it bad. It's not that. Oh shit, my mic. Comes back on. It just went back on. Here, it cuts in and out. It's special. What? Mike Banks Jr. wants to play on the stream. He said, I'll play on the stream if you want. I said, dude, I want you to play on the stream, but we got Carlo Biado and Roland Garcia here on the stream too. I think John Perky needs to make his way back here. Hoorah. I think he's making coffee for everybody. That's what's going on back there. I'm still tired, man, from the Derby. Even the one day I was there till like 1:30 in the morning. We drove home till 4:30 or 5 in the morning. There's one of them special shots. I was outside telling these guys how hard it is to commentate for these guys because they don't hardly ever hit spot shots. They just, stop shots, which is what I teach people to play one pocket. I'm like, hey, half the shots you're going to hit are just stop shots. That's it, or a version of it. And but these guys, man, can put their cue ball anywhere they want, so they just don't hit that many of them. Mike's playing Bill Harwell. He's giving him some weight. Carlo kicks and moves the ball to his side. Just made a real nice shot up there left-handed. He's waiting for his cue ball to settle down, finishing in the top 20. Just now on his way home from the Derby. He had to stay an extra day. He ran into some friendlies. That happens a lot, man. There's so many cool people I got to see, like Juice, Justin LaGrosse, and people I don't ever get to see, man, that you only see at the Derby. Man, it's awesome. I love to go and everything. Like I said, man, some things kind of changed this year that just kind of like, no buffet and the food there wasn't as good. There was half as many people there. It just didn't have the same nostalgia for me that it usually has. I also, a couple other personal things, just, so I don't know. All in all, though, man, the Derby's a Derby. I got a new hoodie, navy blue one, my favorite color. So that's pretty cool. Man, it's just an unbelievable tournament and showcase of talent, man. To sit up there and watch the best players in the absolute world playing each other. And you almost feel like bad for the guy. Like they make a good shot and still somehow lose the game, or make a great shot and then watch the other guy run 4 racks on him. Or make a great shot, and the next guy makes a better one on you. And you're like, oh man, how great do I got to play pool to win? You know, got to watch Shane Wolford rip through the field for the United States. A couple other names I didn't know for the United States. There was a De Leon. There was a Davies or something like that. Some interesting stuff. And nice, easy, smart shot there. See, there's a lot of shots in one pocket that are real easy. Smart shots, real easy, smart shots. But man, these guys can come with some monsters. That's some of the differences is they call them hero shots, just like in any game. But these guys can come with some, man. I mean, absolutely come with some things. Ugh.
Whoa.
Pretty good shot there. How did he get there? God, what a shot. Well, I like to. I like to see my people. Well, my people like to see me. They wanted to see my Derby hoodie and your Players Club hoodie.
That's what it is.
They wanted to see the reflection off your head.
Yeah. I should get my Players Club hat when I come in here. You're going to keep the camera on.
I am a vampire. I don't have the score correct, I don't think. The game score, I think I got correct.
The game score is correct. The ball count is way wrong.
Yeah, I was.
You were doing you, I know.
I wasn't doing anything really.
Roland's going to 0-2 now.
I was explaining to the crowd why I'm trashed. I'll tell you what hurts the most is my hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot of glue on them today.
Yeah.
And I had to use a lot of acetone to get a lot of the glue off.
Yeah.
And not only that, but just stretching all that felt, man. Like my fingers are rubbed raw.
You should have calluses there by now.
Yeah, it don't work like that.
That's for the guitar players and the string musicians. You get calluses on their fingertips.
Yeah, apparently
on
rubbing
the pads.
Felt leaves just rawness.
Well, yeah. What's up, Cody? You already talk about that?
I did, but I didn't even say hi to Cody Paith yet, man. How are you, man? We haven't seen you in a while. I did answer his question, but I didn't say hello to him. I did to my Mikey Can't Miss Mother Fudging Clark.
Yeah, so
I love that guy.
Steve, what am I breaking again? Trying to break what? Break the scoreboard?
No, John Schmitty.
Oh.
We were talking about straight pull.
Oh, yeah. I would think he's got it. I mean,
Look at this. Perfect, back into the stack again.
That
Man,
record
Carlo.
stood for so long, like, he's got to try it.
Roland might rip this bank. This is, I don't want to say a can't miss her for him, man, but he makes this shot a lot. I know it's not comfortable to shoot.
What's he giving up here? I mean, he's down. He's considerably down in the ball count, but, like, is it worth it? Can he get out from here?
If he could shoot like just a stop shot, a tiny draw on the 13 and have it go into something and clear some stuff or something and leave him on the same side of the stack. But, man, I hate that shot. You know I've said that 100 times. I hate it. And if he is down here,
it goes anywhere.
Make the 6 ball and he clear the 2. I mean, this way, the 6 is getting shot to your. Oh, look at this. He's going to move the 6 by the 15 and put him on the end rail, I think. Or actually, fudge, he might just bank the 15 and put the cue ball behind the 6. I didn't see how clear that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll just bank. That's what I mean. There was no good there. Might as well go for that ball. I mean, it's so open for you, and you bank so good, man. I mean.
Yeah. Yep.
The only thing Carlo's got to be careful of. If you leave Roland too tough, he's going to back cut the 6. You know, even from where that penny is, you know, he could shoot the 6 ball if he wants to. If he's bad enough. Carlo throws the 8. I don't think this was as good as he would have hoped.
No, I think he was playing more cue ball there. He didn't
Watch
really care
this.
that much about it.
A lot of left-hand spin, man. That cue ball's going to be parked behind that 815 right here. You could follow through the 6 ball. The problem is the 6 goes through the 815 and you might give up a bank.
Yeah.
If you shoot through the 2 ball with a ton of top left,
I don't
that
know
cue
you need
ball
all
will
that
spin down
left.
there. Oh, to spin down there, yeah. But he's going to try the easy way out.
Yeah.
It's not good enough. Nothing goes to your hole enough.
Now that 413 looks awfully tempting to Roland's hole. And he can get to that from just about anywhere.
Where is he going to go with this cue ball?
What?
Is he going to spin this
He's
backwards?
coming off the 10 and going into the 13.
Yeah.
He's not going to get there.
No.
He's not going to get
He needed
there.
a bunch of left up in there.
Yeah. He needed a little spin. Now he's looking at that.
I'm a little surprised that he hit it like that.
He thought so too. So now we'll see if that ball's lined up. Shooting from underneath, though, might push that 13 high unless there's a gap that we can't see.
Black with white trap.
What are you looking for? There's a predator, the soft predator case, white. There is a black with white. If you're looking for one of those. Okay, here we go. Drew off it nicely. Came back, and now he can play the combo and stay behind this side of the rack. Which I think you gotta do, right?
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of combos, so I'm not terribly surprised by the choice to do that. But he controlled the cue ball. Carlo, what's he got here?
I mean, there's a 3-rail on the 2, but I can't imagine why he would shoot this. I mean, he could draw the cue ball down by the 11, I guess, but it seems awfully risky for the reward. The 6 ball's fat over there.
Yeah. I don't see him messing with that 6 ball.
What if, I tell you what I like here, if I'm him, not anybody else, but if I'm him, kick the 11 in. Because the 15 ball blocks banks, it blocks a lot of stuff coming back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And he kicks so good, man. Like, what are the chances of something bad happening? Because if he kicks it, just say he hits this side of it, the cue ball comes to the end rail and the ball goes up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Probably okay. If he kicks it square, he makes it. If he kicks high a little bit, this ball goes down and up, and the cue ball comes up by the 15. So I'm saying there's not that many bad things that can happen.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're just like kicking it to like lag it to your hole, but if you kick it any kind of speed, though, you're going to leave a bank.
No, you're just kicking it to. I mean, the ball's only got to move,
a
foot. And if you hit it square, man, it's not even that hard. I realize it's not. I'm just trying to think of something that these guys might, do actually.
Right. I mean, he might elect to go ahead and shoot your shot. I don't think there's really anything he can do. Like, you can't really cross the 11.
Like 3-rail on the 2 ball and trying to put the cue ball on the 11. If you don't bury the cue ball, there's all kinds of 2-railers on the 9 and the 12. There, he could see the 15 and do something with it.
I mean, he's kind of looking up table to see what Roland can do.
He could play off the 11.
The 6 ball might be in play if you try to 3-rail the 2. Like,
yeah, that's what I mean. But he could play off the 11, I guess, and put him behind the 8. But that's difficult, number 1.
Yeah,
and
sure, I'm a huge fan of that. He's going to bank the 9.
Yeah, I just don't know where the cue ball could go.
That's going up table. He's going to try to leave him up there in the rail, looks like.
There's nowhere good up there.
He's going to try and leave him froze.
I mean, it's gorgeous speed.
Oof.
And
if the 6 passes the 8, which it looks like it does.
It does.
This is
I didn't like this. Yeah, why leave rolling this? I liked all my shots better. No, I think kicking that ball offered more protection and like even at the very least right here he just cleared the 15 or you know what I mean. He could just kick underneath the 15.
Yeah, he could do a lot of things here.
He doesn't. He's not forced to shoot here at all.
He's going to shoot a stop shot in the 8. Are you kidding?
Yeah, this looks like suicide. I mean, not for him, but.
Oh, not even a stop. Well, he elevated and went.
Come on.
Forward. What a shot.
You can't shoot that ball from there. Nobody's that good, are they?
Yeah.
Now, you got to run out if you shoot that ball, don't you?
Well, I think he's going to try. What's he got here? 4, 7, 8. He's got, I mean, he needs 7 from here. Or the 12? Or
he's got to go to the 12.
Yeah.
No, he's got to get an angle to do something after it. It looks like he's got an angle to maybe drop down to get the 11 or the 9.
Yeah.
How many does he need?
5. Go in, he says. All right, 5-4 ball count.
So this is 6 and 7. So does that combo go? Can he manipulate it? It's not frozen.
He's got enough angle. He'll go to the 6 here.
Oh yeah, good call. He got a little thin on the 9. Dallas, I'm happy to teach you some one pocket. I teach cheap too.
Yeah, I mean, it's 5-5.
Yeah, there's 5 balls on the table. That makes a little sense.
Yeah. So he needs 3 from here.
Nice.
How about that?
So come around for the 6 or the 10 here. I think you'd rather stay on the 6 so you get the 10 last, but I would have thought.
Uh-oh.
Say bye-bye to that idea. Now let's see how good he is.
Yeah. Well,
Does he just play for the bank on the 2? Or
no,
is he,
this is his last ball.
Oh, I thought you said he needed 3.
And that's the 3rd one.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, right on.
Yep.
Well, he just poodle decked it.
Yeah. I've seen him make that ball a bunch while he's here. And
Carlo can't just follow this ball in, though.
No, the 6 ball goes.
Yeah. I'm going to give you lessons. You just asked for lessons. Oh, look at that. He just tried to cram it out of there. It's not going to work, though. Not going to work this time there, Carlo.
Oof.
Roland's going to tie it up at 3.
Yeah, it looks that way.
And whose break is it?
Roland's break.
Roland's break, man.
He won the flip, I do believe. Yeah.
I think that means I get to take a break.
Yep.
I'll be back in 30 seconds or so.
Don't lie.
I said or so.
Well, you got them other ones in there. Yeah. No, they're not the same, but it'll work. Turn that booth cam off. Get rid of that monstrosity. Drink my coffee in peace without having people looking at me. Well, Roland just kind of did something real strange on their break there. When he didn't catch a corner ball, right? Let's watch the. Yeah, he catches a corner ball and spins up over here. Now let's see. I think Carlo can cross this 8 over, kind of stun it to the rail and spin it into the 11. I think. Oh, he did something else, or he caught a kiss on the way out. I didn't think that ball would come that far up. But yeah, Dallas, come on in, man. Either one of us will play with you. No big deal. He's playing. Jordan came in asking for the same thing the other day. He said, I never really played. How do I play this game? I said, okay, this is what you do. It's really easy to explain. It's just real tough to see the things and get creative with your, strategies and whatnot. Like, It's real hard to teach. Because even if you know what to do, like back here, I can sit here and I can, survey the table. Like I call shots way better than I play them. I may not even see some of the stuff out there at the table, but from back here, the game's much easier. Oh, nice little power shot there. Would have loved to have that 2 catch the 11 a little bit more, get it closer to your hole, but he took care of the cue ball really well. Good read, knowing that the 2 was going to come off the 14 down table. He just I think he instantly got up and shot that. Like, he didn't look around for it. Sometimes shots just like glow. You look at the table, you're like, this is the one. I don't even have to look anywhere else. That's the one. Oh, a little behind the back action here. He's going to spin over to probably the 2, I would think. Yeah. I don't think that 13 and 4 is really pointed to his hole very well. Plus, I don't think you can get safe with the cue ball if you tried to shoot it. But maybe the 3 cut the 9 bank and let the cue ball go forward. Yeah, like that. Get back into the stack. Nice. Didn't quite get there all the way. I think Roland can... He's going to do something. I think he's going to be able to move both balls if he wants to. I think. But I don't know. Yeah, that'll be the trick, is controlling the cue ball and trying to not sell anything out. Which you could say that for basically every shot in this game. Control the cue ball and not sell out. What's he looking at? He's got a 6-8 bank and then put the cue ball... Oh, what a shot. Now he did sell out the 9 a little bit, but it's a good thing that 8 ball went. Because that could have been costly for him. Let's see. This ball getting spotted, I think, is going to stop any thoughts of crossing the 9. Yep. Well, let's look at the 5. I think he can actually hit it full enough with some spin. It'll miss the 12. Maybe draw back on top of the 1 and the 10. But if he cuts it, he's going to have to go around the stack. Yeah. He tried to spin it over there, and it just didn't quite grab, but he got the cue ball okay. You say, I mean, if he was going to send it, though, he couldn't draw the ball around the stack because he'd leave that bank on the 5. So going forward like that was real smart. Because triple them up in the long run. Carlo's going to sweat this. Is he thinking of kicking the 5? Yeah. he's not. Or he's kicking it this way. Yeah, okay. Uh-oh. Oh, he didn't catch it quite as full. Roland's got an offensive opportunity here. And the 9-ball goes. So let's see, 15, and then he can come over for the 9 if he wanted, or he can go up table and try and get the 12 and then come down. Obviously the bank on the 11. And once the 9-ball's gone, I think the bank on the 2 goes. Oh, he's going to start with the... Yeah, he started with the 9 to try and open the balls up a little bit. Huh? For what? Mm. Excuse me. And Carlo fell pretty short of the position he wanted the cue ball there. And I think Roland just let Carlo see the 1. He's definitely got the 4, but yeah. I guess maybe he couldn't see the 1, or he couldn't do what he wanted to do with it. I thought he would have moved the 1 there for sure. Well, this has all the makings of an up-table game here. Let's see if they can stop that from happening. Yeah, they're going up table quick.
No, yikes.
Yep. Just going.
Sometimes it's unavoidable almost. It's like, what do you do?
Yeah, Carlo's trying, but...
Try to taunt him into a shot here.
I don't know what he's thinking. Let's follow through the... Uh-oh.
Yeah, I thought enough for him to follow through.
Yeah, I think he might have. I didn't even think that ball would get that close. But...
Carlo's got a gear.
Yeah. So, Carlo wins the moving battle for this inning. Now, let's see what he can do. Now, the good news for Roland is that most of the balls are up table, so...
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Well...
I mean, it matters a little bit.
Jeez,
but yeah, it's different here. It just is, man.
Well, I know, but it's just, tight position. Not everything has to go.
This is Carlo Biado.
I know. U.S. Open champ. Wow. Okay. the 10 ball go. Yeah.
Now let's see where he goes. Because
To
he
the
somehow
3.
draw to the 15. I think he goes through the 315 for the 15, maybe. That's a big draw for the 3, isn't it? Oh, couldn't quite get there.
Yep, he had it.
Couldn't quite dig it.
Yep, he tried to be a little too finesse with his position, fell just a bit short. Now what?
He's got a ton of options. He's not in any danger. He's looking for something offensive, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's looking at this combo bank.
No.
Oh, no. Is the 3 ball going to his hole, too? Is he really going to get creative here? I don't think so. I think he can only get the 15 to his hole. He's not shooting the 3 off the 15, is he? Yeah, he is. He's shooting the 3 off the 15.
Look at this.
Yeah.
The 3 ball's going too.
It
Look
was
out,
going.
15.
Nice shot.
Oh, man.
I kind of saw them both, but
Jeez.
it seems very difficult to accurately shoot the 3 off the ball like that.
And it was so flat, too. I mean, you saw the 3 ball
Yeah.
just barely moving.
And look at the 15 come over with a little cover. Now watch this. Roland can cue this ball, so he could shoot the 15 off the 3 himself here.
Yeah. Yes, he could.
Now you have to hit it pretty hard because it's pretty full to make the 15.
He's going to go underneath and kick the 3 away. Yep.
Yeah,
Kick and
that's
stay.
no fun. I got to teach these guys how to play fun pool.
I don't know. That's a pretty fun shot.
Well, I mean, it's actually a difficult shot to control stop your cue ball like that.
Yeah. That's what
But
I mean.
it's difficult skill. But it's like that shot was way harder than what like we might be impressed by when they shoot a ball at their hole. Like
Right.
we might be like, oh wow, nice shot, but to them they're like, man, I was 90-something% to make that ball. Like
Right.
it wasn't. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a tough shot, but when those guys are 90+% to make them,
Oh, he's really teasing Roland here. Roland can't really cross either the 7 or the 15. He's jacked up over the 12.
I wouldn't be shocked if he got underneath that 12 down there after he makes this 11
I'm
ball.
going to say the 11 ball goes, and he can spin this ball down and run into the 15. Or at least get a nice shot for the bank on the 15, then run into the 7.
Oh, Rolando keeps calling me.
Oh, boy.
I better call him back real quick. Oh, he overcut it. Where'd the
Overcut
cue
it.
ball go? He got there. Did he?
Mm,
Not against this guy.
Well, I don't think he's got the 15 anyway. He's going to bank the 11. Yeah.
What's going on, Rolando? Oh, nice. Are you having a good time? Oh, they're playing one pocket right now. We're having a great time. Yeah.
3 railer from Carlo.
Oh,
Almost
they're awesome, man. We
just
love 'em.
missed.
They're tied 3-3 right now. Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah. Have a what? John's got Cash App. You got Cash App, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, John has Cash App. Yeah, did you want me to Cash App that money to you from Greg? Okay.
All right, Roland says that's enough. Carlo regains the
Yeah, no
lead
problem.
4-3.
Tomorrow's better anyway. Yeah, no problem. Tomorrow's great. You got it, Rolando. Thank you, brother. Oh, no, man, these guys are so nice, and they play so good. And yeah, I hope they come back again someday. Like, we don't have very many people here, but it's just the way it is right now. It's no big deal. We're having a fun time, a great stream. I know we'll do a better show next time. This is a great one. Hey, any time you know your guys are free and they're in the area, let me know. We'll try to put something together. You know, I love all these guys. Thanks, Rolando. I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right, buddy. Bye. Oh, look at this cue ball. Look at this cue ball. Come on. Gave up a shot, but man, it was a good shot. Nice shot, Carlo. He gave up a good shot on the 10 ball, though. I wonder if Roland could just spin this ball and let the cue ball go into the 11 somehow, or maybe clip the 7, or can he get into the 13? Maybe I don't think so. I think he's going to somehow spin, draw up into the 11 if he can, and use this blockade of balls he's got hanging out over here. Yep, he sure did, and he made it. And now he's got the Filipino combo.
The Filipino combo.
Wow, these guys just don't miss him. This one's a little pretty off an angle.
Combos amazingly well.
And I know like Federer does too, and Sky Woodward I've seen do this little combo thing that he does, like drill.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he's pretty sick with them too. But yeah, look at this. The off-angle back cut combo, open up the balls and get shape. I mean, they're really good at them. You know, and I know Bergman's good at them. All kinds of great players are good at them, but it just seems like, you know, I don't know, man. I like Filipinos pool games. I just think they're fun. Like, I don't know if this sounds weird or whatever, but it's like, you know, people say Federer looks like a robot. You know, he looks like, you know,
he's very mechanical.
The guy that Sylvester Stallone, you know, fought, you know, the Russian guy, you know, just perfect, mechanical, just whatever. Filipino.
What does Dolph Lundgren have anything to do with this?
Well, like he trained all technical and science-like and perfect and robotic-like. You know, he did everything.
He was also, they showed him cheating with steroids too. You know?
Oh, really? I don't know that.
Yeah.
Well, but anyway, these guys just seem like way more fun, man. These guys can swing at anything. You know what I mean? I mean, these guys will spin their cue ball.
All right, Roland's got 4.
These guys will like twist stuff, turn stuff. You know, it's just a little different. I enjoy their style of pool a lot. I mean, I really do. And the loose cueing, you know, the fluid cueing, it's just pretty. It's like watching a left-hander hit a baseball, you know, or I don't know, you know, a beautiful golf swing, you know, those huge finish poses of guys bowling, stuff like that. But these Filipinos just have a beautiful fluid stroke, man. Look at this. It doesn't look anything like Federer. You know, they don't look hardly anything alike. You know?
Wow.
Like, this is almost what I imagine, like, Louis looked like, the way he's kind of playing right here. Just a little open and a little fluid, you know? You know? They don't play quite this fluid like when they were playing at the Derby. It was a little tighter.
Well, yeah, I mean,
If they didn't get the greatest angle, they're like, oh, man. Like, it was so weird. I'm like, dude, you're Carlo Biado. You could shoot these balls in reverse order right now and still get out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the way I look at it. I'm like, if I bet Justin right now $50 if he could get out in order or some shit, he'd probably do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't even look at the balls. I'm not suggesting it. I'm just saying these guys are so crazy good. But man, they try to play the most perfect clean pool, you know, and specifically, like I said, I only got to watch Carlo play a few real good matches, but I got to see Roland play like 5 in a row. And like one of the matches I watched Carlo was a Banks match. Because that's when I was there the first weekend.
Right.
But the last day I watched Roland play,
9-ball.
5 matches, a 9-ball or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw Carlo play 1 or 2, I think. But Roland was like a machine, just perfect break. One ball's coming around, shoots the one in the corner. It's usually a 2-ball combo or a 2-ball something. Just impressive, man.
Cool.
And you know how like loose Efren's and Bustamante strokes look?
Mm-hmm.
You know, those guys are the loosest alive, I think. I'm trying not to sneeze. I'm sorry. I'm fighting this one off hard.
Are you okay over there, bud?
Yeah. I'm fighting everything, dude. Like, nothing's coming easy to me right now.
That one kind of wobbled in. Needs 2 from here.
He got him. He could pick them.
Yeah, which 2 you want? The 2 that are easiest to get to. But yeah, your comment about like, you know, they're fluid and they just kind of get through them. You know, they want to play perfect, but they also, they want to make it easy. They don't want to work that hard. You know, like.
No, you know what I mean though. I'm just saying, Federer.
Yeah.
Like, if it's real funny. Like, if I had to pick how to teach somebody how to play pool, I couldn't teach somebody this. You know, oh hey man, you know, like just be real loose and fluid. It's easier to teach somebody how to be like Federer. And like what I try to tell people is like, hey, if you can get everything perfectly still and the exact same every time, and the only thing you're moving is between your elbow and your hand, it's a lot of stuff eliminated that can go wrong. You know. Uh-oh. That guy's chewing up. Is there one up there?
that
Oh, no, there's nothing up there.
That table isn't that one. Yeah, who's going to drop him down the pockets? Watch that cable. Yeah.
Best table mechanic around. That's a real table mechanic there.
Mm-hmm.
Shove a few more balls down the hole until they all come out. It's kind of a cool thing about underneath diamonds is their tracks all have, you know, slits in them that are wider than chalk, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So chalk should get shoved down there at some point and not block the pockets. Now, there's a few things that can go wrong with that. Like, sometimes it just does get wedged there somehow, some way. But not often.
Yeah, I think...
and then the other thing that can happen is it
Didn't
can...
you drop a piece of chalk down there last night?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that can happen, though, like, and I don't know how, but it can jump the track, actually, and end up in some of these little boxes and little areas, and it can happen.
It's weird, yeah. You wouldn't think that a ball could get stuck in the what do they call them, the gutters, the alleys.
Yeah. Well, and now the tables are a touch different, you know, as they've grown. So, like, just for instance, today we took apart a couple of them, and one of them had, you know, the rubber plastic feather strips, and the other one had wood ones.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the wood one had a little crack in it.
Of course.
I got to fix that.
Uh-oh.
Just a couple strip screws. And Roland.
How many he's going to get here? Let's see if you go forward. The 10 goes into the 15. Right?
Oh, no.
But like, you can't hit the 10 full because then it goes into the mess. But if you kind of just draw off the 11, you push the 10 forward, it might bounce off the 10, but then the cue ball might stay on the 7, which might leave you a shot at the 10. So I don't know, man. I don't play enough straight pull to know all those little bitty ticks and tacks.
I mean, the angle's so finite. I didn't think he was even that hole. Yeah, I thought he was banking it.
Oh, yeah, my bad. He was
Yeah.
all upset
That's why I
about
didn't
it.
comment because I was like, that makes sense. I don't think that's his hole, but I didn't know for
Yeah,
sure, and you
I was just
seemed
looking at the
for
thing,
sure, so
yeah.
I just figured I'd let it go.
Well, my bad.
I'm
It's all right. I'm allowed to get one wrong once in a while.
no, I made a mistake once. I remember.
Well, like honestly, I didn't really pay attention to who broke because
This
I
is
was
tough action here. This
gonna
is
do
not
something
something you ever
fun,
really
but-
want to do because you already know where you're getting put. You're getting put in that catcher's mitt right there. Even if Roland takes a foul here, he puts him in that catcher's mitt, and
Yeah.
you hit. If you're gonna take the foul, you hit it with just enough speed to where it gets wedged, maybe just a little bit, like like that kind of.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the ball and then
Like you don't want to just
15
roll
kinda
into
roll
it
back. Yeah.
and let him just kick out of it real easily. Like you hope to disturb it maybe a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe get him over a bunch of balls like this.
That one's not gonna be
Yeah,
on the 3 where he
that's
wanted.
no good. Well, it's a bad hit too.
Yeah.
Taking foul.
Yeah.
And he's, I don't think they're playing 3 foul, but that's the shot again. Actually, this one though, you just go off the 11 and you get him in there. You don't have to take a foul here.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Well, if the ball goes, you don't got to do anything other than kick it and make it. Well, I'm just saying, because the cue ball travels. Hit this with some left-hand spin, man. As long as you go into the back half of the 15 or even the 14, you're still going up table. Just like this. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It didn't really matter even which ball you hit too much. Now, if the 15 ball is dead, you're in trouble. Well, where's that ball going, John?
13, 12, 14, 15.
Well, I mean, Carlo's got to do something.
It looks like it's on a rail. I mean,
Here's a bigger one for you. 6, 5, 13, 12, 14, 15, and let the cue ball go down and kick 3 out.
No, the cue ball will never. There's not enough energy to get 6 balls over there.
Man.
I mean, you can get them all, but the cue ball is going to come off that side rail. It's not even going to hit the 3.
I don't think it's in play. I'm just joking.
But,
Yeah, I think the 13,
no,
though, you could play the cue ball right behind the
behind the
deuce.
Yeah.
Not like you're actually shooting that combo to go unless it actually does go.
No, but I think he could, though, come off the 13 and just kind of come up under the,
Yeah.
the 3.
I think
I mean, you might sell out a bank. You're going to sell out a bank on the 2, but, it depends on how much you got to overcut the 13 and if those balls are even in play
Jameson
at all.
Daniels sent us a nice message.
Do I even have... Where's my other... No. The other camera's not on, I guess. Another one? Like another one? Oh, he can't really get to the bottom of this ball, so he's going to have to roll it in anyway. Yeah. So I just do that. Try not to leave too good of a bank on this 2 ball. He made the 4 balls closer to each other. Roland's not banking the 2 at his hole. I think he's going to bank it up towards the stack and put the cue ball over there. We saw that shot from him earlier. The object ball is a little closer to the rail, but I wonder if he's going to do... Well, no, he's... Hard to know. Hard to know. He went for it. Did try and play cue ball a little bit. And that room mic, or that music's too loud out there. But yeah. Carlo's looking at what shooting stick on the 2. 2 maybe clears the 3. 2 comes off the 3 over to his side, maybe. But then, Roland can just put you back over there on the 15. So he's looking to do something else, I think.
I would usually like to clear the 2 into the 3, but
That's the thing.
2 comes back towards the cue ball way too often.
Well, that's the thing. Like, it's going to come off the 3. Like, unless it hits a 3. Well, if it hits a 3 full, it'll just sit there. If it comes off the rail, then the 3, then the 2 comes over to your side, but then you're just going to give it right back up.
Oh. Oh. He's he's still a
That's
little
funny.
heater here.
Oh, shit. I'm looking at the 6 ball, and then I see the 5 out of the corner of my eye.
Bill playing position for the wrong ball.
6. I mean, right when you hit it, that's what he did.
Oh, he almost gets a little trick shot here, but look out. That ball's going
Yeah.
all the way back to Carlo. So
Yeah. Oh. Yep. Oh my gosh. And he gets a little bit of a roll there. The 2 ball went just a little
See now,
far.
I would personally think about banking the 3 and putting the cue ball underneath the 9 and just playing position here. You know,
Put the
building,
cue ball between the 11 and the 9. Yeah.
just building basically like Joey Gray taught us. You know, you build, protect, and whatever, and then execute. Can't remember what the other thing was. But with Carlo, like he's a big, huge favorite to make this ball and get the 10 ball after it, and then get the you know what I mean? Like he can't be thinking like I would be thinking, like build and protect. And oh, never mind, he was. I thought for sure he would have just made that ball.
Well, I just don't know that he was guaranteed to get anything after that.
Well, not guaranteed. I mean, the 10 ball went.
But I mean, you got to barrel through that little tiny gap and hope you get a shot at the 10.
No,
There wasn't like making.
I thought he
the
could
bank.
draw up there.
Oh, you were saying just draw it and
Yeah.
avoid that mess together. Yeah.
But like I
Yeah,
said, just
maybe.
go at that ball all the way, and I think he's just a big favorite to make it. And now it's going to get made for him. Maybe not. Oh,
That ball's going to come up anyway.
man, I'm not smart enough to know where the cue ball goes, but I wonder if Carlo is, because he could kick the 11-8 and leave the cue ball there somehow.
That would be nice.
Yeah, the 8 looks like it's going down towards the hole pretty good.
Yeah.
Maybe not in from
In the
there.
hole, no, but yeah.
But I think
gotta
if you
make sure you
kick
get a
from
rail,
this
though.
side, that the 8 ball kind of pulls up a little bit, not drags down. So it may go a little bit more towards the hole than what it's aimed at right now. But I don't really know that for sure off a kick.
Mm-hmm. Well, still, you're coming up underneath it, so if they're frozen, the 8 ball's going to be pushed up table. But,
Yeah. So I think it could get pretty damn close to the hole.
but you'd have to, come in from this side and hit the 11 full, because if you hit a little high,
Right.
then it's going to push down more. Cause
Yeah.
So it just depends on which side of the 11 ball you hit.
But I don't know where the cue ball goes after all that with what spin and how that affects what you're doing with it anyway.
Right.
But
Right.
I bet you he does.
Oh, yeah.
He's looking at it all the way like, okay, so I know that I can do this. How do I manipulate it to do what I want it to do? And this is when it gets fun to watch a Filipino play pool, in my opinion, as opposed to watching, a perfect executor like Federer or something. Like, he might come up with something crazy creative here, And that's the other thing, like, what would Tony Shohan do? The master of one pocket. You know what I mean? He gets outshot by Dennis. Bad. I shouldn't say bad, but bad. But, like, this kind of stuff, like, what does Tony see here? Look at that. So look at this. But he sold out.
He went straight into those balls. Like, he just shot
Yeah.
straight into the 8.
And used it to make the
8 comes off the 9.
make the 8 as like a
Okay.
bank. No, the 11 turned
Yeah,
into
so
the
the
bank
11
ball.
went into the 9. The 9 ball kicked the 11 back this
He
way.
sold out now.
Interesting. But yeah, he did sell out. But that was a really interesting
Now,
read of those
was
balls.
Roland seeing something more than dropping down? Oh, yeah, he is. He's thinking bigger things.
Yeah, Roland likes to get out.
He's got bad intentions here. I'm always looking to bank that 2 next,
Yeah.
I'm just saying I am.
Yeah. No, I mean, I get it. I mean, you want to clear that.
A friend of mine, Kevin Karen, we argue about that. What's the right shot? And he says there's only one right shot. I'm like, no, different people. I believe there's different right shots. Me, the next right shot is to bank that, bury that ball with a nice smooth stroke, leave myself a bank for the 2, go into the 11, clear his side and freeze him to the end rail. And, it's a good inning for me. A bad inning for me is, trying to make that ball with a lot of power, missing it, having it come back to my opponent's hole,
Mm-hmm.
or end up somewhere where I'm not going to shoot for another ball anyway.
Right.
That's my point, like for me. And even for like, I think confidence, man, if some of these shots, man, like Roland might say, I'm going to make that every time, and I'm going to get shaped, so I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what do you think my percentages are. I love watching these guys play pool, man. It makes me want to practice. It makes me want to play. Dallas, you got to get over here, man. I need somebody to rip. Do I got to call Susan and ask her to bring you here? Or what do I got to do? Oh.
He's got the. He can bank. I don't want to know if I
Oh.
want to
Well, you can
bank the 11, but
you can bank the 11 and follow it with high end side, but you got to overcut it just a hair, and then you can make it and then follow like the cue ball way down for the 2. Like Efren could do it.
Yeah.
I really believe that. I don't mean it like at all in jest. He just rips it and goes up table. Look out though. Oh, he had bad intentions in mind there.
Yeah.
Roland was getting all the way up table. He said, I don't want that 2 ball. I want them all.
I'll worry about that later. Yeah.
Screw that 2 ball. I'll get that one. I'm getting these ones up here, buddy.
Yeah. So Roland's stuck at 3 now, and Carlo with ball in hand. A ball in his hole and a big mess. Wait. What's this?
Yeah, it's awful close. He's looking at her.
I mean, the 14, 15 are front. I don't think they are. I think there's a gap.
I don't think there's any chance he shoots something like the 8-2. I think he's shooting the 2 ball first.
Yeah, he'll shoot the 2, but the question is, where does he want to go next?
Yeah. Yeah, he's thinking, do I go up there to try to see if this combo goes? Because I'm thinking, oh, that's awesome. Because even if it doesn't go, I'll stick the cue ball right here in the stack. Now with him, he's like, this sucks. I want to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got other ideas in mind.
Oh.
I don't know what it is.
Ding, 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 ding. Leave the cue ball right there.
I don't like that, really.
I mean, I don't know what else he would be looking at with ball in hand up here.
I can't guess. Unless he's going for both balls somehow, like crossing the 6 and cutting the 5 over there. But they don't go, so like I don't understand the point.
He's causing a bigger mess.
Yeah, I mean, he's just moving over here to shoot the 2.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I was like, there's no point. He's not shooting one of those balls. Just the 2 and play shape up here for his 3-ball combo. God, that ball doesn't go, does it?
It'd be pretty sweet if it did.
And from here, it looks like the cue ball's going to have to go to the end rail and back up to use the stack, right?
Yeah.
So is he going to manipulate this thing somehow and make it twist over there? Because it looks like it goes low to me, and it goes right in the center of the pocket for him. That's not fair. It would have gone low for me. He manipulated it in there, though, but now he's stuck with what I would think is not a shot. But once again, can he 2-rail the 5 to his hole and get the cue ball back up underneath the 8? You know? Or is he going to shoot the 5 off the 6, bank it to his hole off that way? There you go. 5 off the 6, and the 5 ball's going to bank off the end rail to his hole. Nope, 2-railed the 5.
That one was going like dead in the hole, too.
It's no danger unless Roland decides it will be. He can just play off the 10 pretty easily.
Yeah, he's got options.
I don't think you want to shoot the 10 into the 14-5 and leave the cue ball over here, but maybe you do it and draw the cue ball off the side rail back to the end rail. That could be a thing. He's going to stop his cue ball on the top of these 2 balls and use the 12 to clear some stuff. Nice shot there. Unless he sold the 12. I think he did. He sold out the 12.
Yeah. He thought the 12 ball would go high. And it hit the 14.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, you could see after the fact.
Yeah. Well, it actually started to trickle forward a little bit, and then the 14 clipped it. If the 14 didn't clip it, then it would have gone a little further, and he may not have had it. But as it stands, he has that one, and he's got a few of his friends out there hanging out, too. He could go into the 7 ball here with the cue ball.
He goes on the 11 instead. But
Yeah, same thing, just about.
just about, yeah. So there's 4, 5, 6 ball. I mean, I gotta think Carlo's gonna be out
He
here.
moved them both.
Just nudge that guy free a
Ugh.
little bit.
I'm sitting here wishing I didn't get there, and he's sitting there thrilled. So now I can get up on the 11.
Yep. Use
He's
the
like,
11
oh
and come
wow,
back
it's even
down
better.
here. Yep. Nice. Oh wait, where's your angle? Where's your angle, Carlo? He's laughing. He said, "Nope."
He is an angle.
He doesn't have an angle right now.
Did you see the angle that Roland made yesterday, playing doubles against you with me? That straight in shot he had, so he jacked up and mass ate it.
Oh, yeah.
And pulled the ball back for me, and then I messed it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was impressive. Yeah, he elevated and shot that.
I saw Corey Dool do that shot once.
That was a hell of a
pretty
thing.
neat.
Yeah, we all thought he was going to power draw the ball back 5 diamonds to the end rail and bounce down across the table, but he just jacked up and hit that Massey stop shot.
Mike, unfortunately, it's just not really available right this minute. I can get Predator cloth. I'm working on Simonis, but it's just not available to me right this minute, man.
Man, Carlo
I'm trying.
hits that shot so good. He just hits that force follow shot.
But Predator for an 8-foot is, man, something close to $300. I get a little discount on it, but it's still pretty expensive.
Yeah, that is good. That takes Carlo to double up Roland's game count now. Leads 6-3 in Carlo's break.
Dude, Roland's played strong. It's just these guys could be decided by a flicker.
Oh, it really is. It's really like one kind of mistake. Who
Roland
gets the
scratched
first?
one game.
Yeah.
He missed a ball. He sold out a game, but.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun, though. That is for sure.
Dude, I love it. I watched a lot of this, man, but number one, I like One Pocket way more. And I didn't get to see any of that at the Derby. And number two, I don't specifically get to watch these two guys do it. These are two 800-plus Fargo rated players. Carlo's probably an 820. Roland's probably an 805.
I've never even heard of either of these guys playing One Pocket.
Well, I'll give you a little rundown. Roland's finished second or third in every One Pocket tournament last year.
Yeah.
I know like I said, most people don't know that, but he finished second or third in a bunch of them. And
I know we spent a
Carlo
lot of time down in,
just won a One Pocket tournament recently. And the thing about it is, you can see this right here. Like most of these One Pocket tournaments are races to 3 or 4. You can't tell me you want to draw one of these guys.
Oh,
They may not know every move, and they may not be 700 ball. Roland sold out again.
I like the idea of the shot. I don't know if that was the time to shoot it. He played the carom off the 15 to knock the 7 in.
I think he thought the cue ball would get trickled down there, and it went into that ball.
Yeah, and he caught the 14, which is what Carlo's going to get started on. He's going to jack up, then get the 3 next. And then drama. But yeah, look at it. So
Carlo
that ball
chuckles.
goes, that ball goes. The 10 ball maybe goes.
Dude, Keith Dame and Randall Lee, I think his name is. What he told me he had a different first name again. And I knew I was gonna mess up. But anyway, Lee.
What?
They had a blast playing Carlo, and they said it was the best time of their life playing Carlo and Roland. You gave him first right off playing doubles with him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they went nuts. And Bill just elated too. Same thing from last night, getting to play. And I don't know how you felt about it, but I had a blast, man.
Oh, it was a real good time, yeah. Yeah, they were so fun, and they're so nice, and
yeah.
And it was definitely a good time. I wish more people could have gotten the chance to come down and play these guys. They're friendly and they're fun. And,
oh my God!
They'll play little races to 2 for $1 or $2, and just nice. So yeah.
Oh, here you go, Carlo with the behind the backer, the Bustamante.
Yeah.
So they call
We saw
Bustamante the Godfather. He said that's their Godfather.
Yeah.
Carlo's got 5 kids yet, and they apparently Busti is the Godfather. They could say. I didn't really press for more. Like, do you mean like your Godfather, your kid's Godfather? Like he just said the
Or like
Godfather.
the Godfather. Yeah.
That's all he kind of said. So I didn't really know and didn't press, but
2, 4,
um,
6,
but we
7,
talked about
8.
everybody, and they didn't say anything bad at all. But there's a touch of a divide between the young guys and the older guys.
Well, generational gaps.
There's a
make
group
sense.
of 40-year-olds per se, where Carlo's one of the younger ones at 38.
Carlo's on the hill, by the
Yeah, and then
way.
Dennis, is right there with him. And
I heard it's Dennis's birthday today.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think I
wow.
saw it on the book of faces. So maybe it was yesterday, but it was today or yesterday.
Obviously, Efren would be the grandfather, of all these guys, but then Bustamante also probably. I think he's around 50, early 50s.
That's twice. That's twice Roland's done that.
Oh, Carlo could shoot this ball.
Carlo can shoot this.
But I think you cross the 4 here for sure, though, because a cue ball, you can do so many things with a cue ball here by crossing the 4 that's the shot.
You cross the 4, and if he's got anything else that goes in his hole up top.
But then there's Levan Corteza, who's like in his mid 40s, and Ronnie Alcano, who's I think he's closer to 50. They said.
What's he doing?
Just burying him.
Oh, he's going to torture him a little bit.
Hey, watch out. Roland can play off the 15 here and be aggressive if he wanted to be. There's some weird shots there.
Yeah, the cue ball's so close to the rail, I don't know you're going to.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
He can graze it and, get the cue ball 2 rails back under the 14 and 8, but I just don't know that it's really, or you can, force it forward 3 rails from the cue ball somewhere.
Yeah, Mike, let me check, man. You said electric blue, so maybe I can get that one. Tournament blue like this is impossible to find. I'll see if I can find it, man. I'll look around tomorrow afternoon for it, Mike, and see what I can do.
Well, that was an interesting shot.
Yeah, but back to even skill-wise. So Carlo, you're not getting past about 15 players before you're getting to Carlo for top 1 pocket players. Once you get down there, none of them guys are going to want to play him.
No.
You're talking about Billy Thorpe, Sky Woodward. And I'm not saying they wouldn't play him. I'm just saying, they're not loving it.
You're not looking for their name on the bracket.
Not at all.
Not even, a little bit. Nope.
Warren Kiamko, another guy down there probably in that area.
Oh, yeah.
Josh Filler, Feder Gorst might have just jumped his name way up the goddamn list. I was telling everybody on podcasts and stuff, I'm like, you think the bottom 5 guys on the list want to play Feder 1 pocket anymore? I don't know.
Right.
He is rough deal, man. I don't know that the Chip Compton and all them guys are going to love playing Feder anymore.
I heard Chip and Justin are playing.
Yeah,
Justin
there's a couple days here. Yeah.
I also saw Shane and
Earl are doing a little exhibition.
Yeah.
Efren's doing one right now.
Yeah.
Is this a spin kick here? No.
Oh, I don't know what he was trying. What was he trying?
I'm not sure. He's trying just about anything right now.
Yeah, that might have been a little too creative. See, he was putting.
It's tough when you got a guy like Carlos shooting behind you that can shoot anything from anywhere, and you're just trying whatever you can to get balls in front of your hole.
Okay, so he was trying to come off that rail, then spin off the second rail across the way, hit the 14, and get the cue ball by the 8. I think that's what he was trying.
Is he gonna get buried here, or is this ball gonna go here? It's hard to tell with him. Didn't get him buried, but he did go.
He made the ball.
I figured to be one or the other.
Wow. Carlo's like, okay, Roland, you had enough fun beating me up in the first 3 games. Let me remind you, I am the U.S. Open champion.
I'll check more in Simone's, but like I said, the Predator cloth I get a discount on, but I think it's $260 for a 7-footer and $300 or so for an 8-footer and $350 or so for a 9-footer. And I'm just guessing. I know what the 7-footer is, $265, I think, or $260. Oh, that's not too hot there.
No, that's good.
Roland's got ways out of that.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to do my best for you, man. Let me see what I can do, Mike. I appreciate you being a supporter, man. I'll get you the best deal I can find. I'm sure I can find it for less than $310. I'd bet on it.
Yep.
Hoo-ah. I never get enough of this.
I really think Carlo really just wants to play 9-ball.
Be careful what you wish for with the way this guy breaks.
Yeah.
You mean Roland really wants to play 9-ball or Carlo?
No, I think Carlo. I think that's why he's trying to just get out.
Just trying to drum Roland real quick.
Yeah, he's on the hill, right? You want to get it over with, get it done here. Roland's going to wedge him up on the 3.
That's where I always beg not to be.
Yeah.
Nothing ever good comes out of being put down there. I mean, if you ever get a chance to put your opponent down there, it's powerful in one pocket, especially when you get them covered up by multiple balls. Steve, I'll tell you everything I know about that match real quick. Number one, they played twice in Vegas at least for good numbers, and they play with the wood rack your own, no touching the rack, I think, or something along those lines, which makes it more of a moving game than a run-out game. I think Federer at this point in his life outshoots Alex pure run-out pool, especially including the breaks. But maybe not 10-ball with these rules. And I don't know the table conditions they're playing on coming up because they're playing in like South Carolina. So that could change things, versus Vegas. If Federer can break, if the balls are breaking good, he'll run over Alex probably bad. If the balls are not breaking good, I think Alex is the favorite. But not by much. Like, he doesn't have to win. Like, at some point in time, Federer is going to be the favorite over Alex. Now, is that yesterday or tomorrow? I'm not sure. And that's going to be true every day until it's not, Like, Federer at some point is going to be better than Alex. It's just, I don't know if it's today or yesterday or tomorrow or when it's going to be exactly. But Alex clipped him the last 2 times pretty good. And Federer wants his money back. He's betting his own with his backers. And he's like, I got to play him again. He's got my money. That's exactly what he told me.
Mm-hmm.
And he's betting on it again. Like, it's just moving with Alex is brutal, man. Like, Alex is really smart, has a really good cue ball. He doesn't miss very often anyway, just like Federer. So I mean, there's a little tactical advantage, and Federer's advantage pretty much is the break, and the break and run percentage specifically. And if he can't achieve that, then like if let's just say Federer can only break and run 21%, and Alex is break and run in 15, it's going to be tough action. If Federer can break and do some Shane-like numbers and break and run 30 or 40%, and Alex can only run 20. Look at this shot. Look at this. Kick 3, and he's stuck there. Bad hit, but good shot.
Mm-hmm.
So if the break and run percentages get up in the 20s or 30s, and Federer's the favorite there by a lot, and he can eliminate where it's only like 50% of the games where he has to move with Alex, and he loses that by the same percentage that he wins the break and run contest by, that's his fighting chance. He's got to get those percentages to flip flop. Moving games versus run-out games. Yeah.
So Carlo's going to send the 7-ball back towards his hole and still try and get the cue ball back on the 12. I don't know that he cares too much about where the 7-ball goes, but.
And all of that is assuming conditions are whatever they are. Like, are they going to show up in South Carolina? There's that ball going.
The 7-ball caught the 13.
That's my pocket. If those table conditions are, like old worn-in cloth and tight pockets, I mean, Alex might be the big favorite. If it's newer cloth, a little slick, some new balls, Federer might double him up. I don't think those two things are real likely to happen, but I think Federer will get him by about 5%. I don't know what their race is to. Is it 25 or something?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think Federer will get him by just a few games. If it's 25, I think Federer wins 25-21 this time. I think the kid takes the game this time.
It's that short of a race?
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't think it's real long.
I thought it was multiple days. Is it not? I thought it was like 2 days.
I don't know, man. Is it maybe it's multiple sets of 25 or something like that? I really don't know.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Because 25 seems awfully short.
Well, let's just say I think he's the favorite by. I guess I'm saying he's the favorite by at least 10%. A couple games.
I mean, well, yeah.
I think he'll win. I think 25-21 Federer would be my pick if they were playing a set or 3 sets or whatever. I just think Federer will learn enough, and I think it's his time to overcome it, whatever it is, whatever. I love Alex too, by the way. He's been one of my favorite players for a long time, and I still think at any point in time, if he wants to be, he's the best one-pocket player in the world, especially gambling. Tell you what's fun. Go to Derby and read all the banners. You know what you read a lot of?
Alex's name.
Alex Pagulayan, Efren Reyes, Francisco Bustamante. A lot of them guys. There's some John Brumbacks sprinkled in there.
Mm-hmm.
Some Shannon Daltons from years ago. A whole bunch of Ralph Sokays on the 9-ball. If you don't know. There's a not well-known guy named Jason Miller who's up there.
These guys are giving a
but there is
a kicking clinic right here.
Yeah.
Clip.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, these Filipinos, all over it. Orcolo, Bustamante, Efren, Alex, all-around champions, bank champions, one-pocket champions, 9-ball champions. But you who's all over 2022? Federgorst.
Mm-hmm.
Federgorst.
Francisco Ruiz.
And Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. The Europeans are dropping in. We have some Sky Woodward and Billy Thorpe and Corey Deuel and that have taken some titles in the last few years.
Mm-hmm.
And Shane Wolford made a little move this year. Shane Van Boening obviously has got his own banner up there several times. He's got an all-around or two and a couple 9-ball titles. And I think a one-pocket Banks. I think he's got them all. I don't know.
I don't think you were here this day. Yeah, I think it was Saturday. Somebody asked a question. We didn't feel like Googling it.
Yeah.
But we couldn't come up with the answer. Has anybody ever won every event? All 3?
Not in the same year, I don't think.
In the same year, yeah, that's the thing.
I think there's
9-ball, Banks, and one pocket. Has anybody ever won all 3? In the same
everything
year?
we think there's only been 2 out of 3. And I think the only time that they played in the finals of all 3 was something. And I think Alex is. I don't remember, man. But no, I don't think anybody won all 3 the same year.
Yeah, we couldn't come up with anybody.
I don't
like
think
I said,
so,
we were
no.
feeling pretty lazy that night. Like we were just sitting around.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Dude,
would think something
silly,
like that would that's
it's
such
a
an
silly,
impressive
tough tournament,
stat.
man.
Everybody would know if anybody had done it. I think.
Well, I always tell people
Steve also agrees
that it's laughable when they say that the short races are a joke, they're a coin flip and this and that, and I'm like, they're absolutely not. My argument, I'll tell you exactly why, is because you go try to bet on it even and find out how hard it is.
Right.
I don't. If it's Shane Van Boening and Mario He, even though that theoretically is very even, hey, you're giving up odds if you want to take Shane.
Mm-hmm.
Just the way it is. You want to take Carlo Biado? I don't almost care who he's playing. You're probably giving up odds. You want Federer or Josh Filler or Jason Shaw or, those guys or Colo, be ready to give up odds. Come on.
Jeez.
These guys kick too good, man.
Jeez, what a kick shot.
These kick games are impressive.
Yeah.
I love all their games, man.
I mean, they've just been returning 2 real kick safeties.
I love these guys.
For 2-3 minutes now. This is nuts.
I want to see him make this ball. Draw behind it. There it is. Nope. Oh, stuck him on the ball. Carlos says, "What are you doing, man? Don't do that." Real interesting to see. How'd you like to see Carlo and this guy Woodward play a set of one pocket? I think it'd be awfully fun. Or
Mm-hmm.
everybody agrees that Tony Shohan or Colo and Alex are 1, 2, and 3, not in that order. I think most people right now would say it's Dennis, Alex, Shohan, and Bustamante is always in the consideration, just depending on. It's tough because you don't hear his name for a couple years at a time sometimes.
Right.
Like right now. And Efren dropped out of the top 5 a few years ago for sure.
Yeah.
But then
Oh.
it just gets real crazy hairy, man. Like between, in my eyes, I put the next guy there at Justin Hall. But I don't know that it's not Shane Van Boening, to be honest with you. And then Corey and Chip are both crazy good in my eyes. And Scott Frost. And, then that's a lot of guys already right there. And then you still got Josh Roberts. Still got Bergnuts. Like I said, Sky Woodward. And look at this shot. He's coming in behind her for the combo or the 3-ball. Combo or 3-ball. And Sky and Billy and, Feder. People were putting Kiamko in the top 10 about 6 months ago. I didn't really understand. He had a couple of good tournaments. It'd be the same thing with putting Roland in the top 10 just now. You just can't do it until he gambles somebody or, does a little more. But it's hard to leave him too far off of it. He hit that ball a touch goofy again.
Yeah, he was trying to hit the 9.
And same thing with Carlo Biado. It's tough to put him up too much higher until you see him play a little bit more of it,
Mm-hmm.
But I'm telling you, you think you're going to go find a bunch of backers for them guys down around that range to play these monsters? Man, you're wrong. Like Jason Shaw's another one, man. You're not going to find too many guys outside the top 10 looking to match up with Jason Shaw playing one pocket. He executes too well.
Ooh, look at this.
Jesus, man, he made it.
Wow, what a shot.
And Billy Thorpe too. If he's not in the top 10, I don't think you're going to find people searching to go out and play him.
No.
Oh, and Evan Lunda, there's another one.
Yeah.
Same thing. He played Justin Hall even and lost by a couple games, but he was tied at 15 all going to 18. And Justin won the last 3 games, but Evan Lunda's right up there.
He plays really
I don't know how you put him outside. I don't know how you put any of those guys outside the top 10. But like I said, I don't know how many of them are jumping up to play Carlo Biado. Or Roland Garcia or, sheesh. And I'm sure we're leaving people out without a shadow of a doubt.
There's just so many good players, and they're all so dang close to one another.
These days, the way that they play, man, the firepower is astronomical. Like Josh Filler's firepower is insane. Once again, try to find that many people that want to play Josh Filler one pocket outside the top 10.
Mm-hmm.
He jumped up and played Shohan even. I know it was a little gimmicky, gaffy, whatever, but he still did it and beat him. Played great pool to do it. Oh, man.
Mm-mm. You gotta move the 8 here. You can't be thinking about banking this 4, right? You can't get safe on it. Yeah, I know, but still, you're not.
I know.
You're not really. The 2 ball's basically out of play for everybody.
Here you go too. Like, how far down do you think you can push Efren down that list? You better try to make those races up above 8 if you're going to beat Efren and you're down below those 15 guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm serious.
Oh yeah. It's not like Efren can't play.
He played Corey Dooley. Even somebody backed him at the Derby. He doesn't have to lose a race to 5 to Corey.
Mm-mm.
Shoot. Devin Poteet's a pretty decent one pocket player. Plays the game pretty well. He took Orcolo down in a tournament, finished 5th and 6th in a few tournaments, and We got a good collection of one-pocket players, but I think you're going to see these sharp-shooting Europeans keep creeping on them. They just play such good pool, man, and I think now that they see there's good money in it, that they might play it a little bit more. There's only so many people that can go to Matchroom and win Matchroom and do all that stuff. Look at this shot. Nice shot, Carlo. Only one problem. Those balls both go to Roland, so when he's looking at him like, what are you doing?
I think the 10 ball goes clean.
Oh, it does?
Or the 12. Well, maybe not.
He might be able to move them both and use the 2-ball
he can 100%,
as a blocker.
He can 100% move them both.
And no, he's going to kick this ball and stiff it here on him?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, look at this. No, he wants to.
He wants to so bad.
I want to see what he's doing. What you got for us, Roland?
He's thinking about it.
What's the game? What's the count? Do we have it right?
Yeah.
So Roland needs 2. Oh, you ain't gonna like that. That wasn't good. I thought he'd be a little more aggressive there.
Yeah. He's got him a little wonky, but.
Yeah, it's not good. He had a chance to get something over to his hole, I think, there. But maybe he would sell out the 4 if he really tried to get aggressive there.
Well,
How can he... Oh, can you see? What's he doing? I think he could bank the 8
I thought
and
he
stick
was
himself on the 12 right here.
Yeah.
You know, just freeze himself to the rail.
But he's just going to go ahead and clear out this ball instead of
probably the better shot.
Yeah. Definitely safer.
Not as much fun. Not everything can be like I shoot. It's so funny, though, because like for as aggressive as these guys are, they also won't shoot something if they're going to sell out.
Well, they still play smart. You
Yeah.
know, like, yeah, okay, we're like playing some fun one hole or whatever, but like.
Look at this shot.
Yeah, but
God, they
it was
execute
essentially
those shots so well every time.
You're right. Like, it wasn't 100% risk free. I mean, Roland's got a bank on the 12, but Roland can't possibly shoot that bank on the 12 because Carlo's got a ball in his hole.
Well, now,
you know,
if that 4 ball goes through there, there's 2 balls maybe. It's close. There's also a 3-railer on the 8, but you're going to sell something out if you shoot it.
For sure, yeah.
No, you'll sell out if you shoot
that
ball, I think.
You could cross the 12. I don't know. I think it's got enough angle, maybe.
I mean, I know he's good enough to move his cue ball from here, but I feel like I would sell out all the time.
He's just going to get it down here and try and get cover, but it's not going to happen. I think
Roland's
shooting this 12 ball, or he's back cutting the 4
I think he's back cutting the 4. If he can go into the 12 ball with the cue ball after back cutting his ball, I think that's a good move.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I got a drink left. I was getting a little cotton mouth.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's banking the 12.
I'm a little surprised. Carlo can shoot that 8 from almost anywhere. Unless you just... Oh, if he makes that ball, he's on the 8. Here it is, though. This is a little bit of a weird cross here.
Yeah,
if you try to avoid the scratch, it's very easy to miss this bank. If you just trust it that you're going to miss the scratch, it's in there deep. Especially if you try to make this ball. And he knows it all the way around. There's a kick here, too, but guess what happens off the back of it sometimes?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing, you scratch. It's tough action. And here's the problem, too. If you leave this cue ball out, that 8 ball banks real big. Not to mention, if you leave it out, you could bank the 4 and come around 3 rails, which he's already shown you he's not afraid to do at all. I thought maybe he might go ahead and go at that ball and go into the 12 with the cue. So let's see how good Roland lays the cue ball down behind the 8. Some right hand spin. No.
Mm-mm. Well, you could kick and stick at the 12 here, right? Looks like he's just going to cut the 4. We're into the 12 at the bottom side.
Wow.
Oh.
I don't think he was trying to cut that ball over there like that.
No.
But look at this. This could be no good.
Oh,
Oh.
Roland wants it to go so bad.
I think Roland was pressing on the table.
Yeah.
That's a Filipino trick.
Yeah, well, it works over there, maybe.
I'm kidding. I'm
Yeah.
surprised he didn't start knocking on the table.
Yeah, I'd rather shoot a spot shot than this
Uh-oh.
one. Oh, no.
Roland seems a
Oh,
little...
no.
Oh, a double no.
No, 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 no.
Dude, Roland's a touch off.
Yeah.
And Carlo is about to end this squabble. Maybe we'll get to see him play a little rotation. Maybe let him take a minute break and maybe see a little rotation. Because Carlo is going to get out here, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. He's going to need the 12 ball, I think.
Yeah.
Not like it's a problem. It's just he's not out with the spot shot. He just needs one more. Yeah, yeah. That's it.
All right, break time, guys. Thank you for watching and everything. We'll see if we get a little rotation set out of them after they take a break.
All right. Roland Garcia, Carlo Biado. Okay, yeah, we're all going to take a quick little break here. We'll be back and we'll do something else with them momentarily.